Boom. What's up?
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension.
That's right.
Pumpkin guy.
I got distracted before it started. I almost didn't set up a thing that was supposed to be set up, but I think I set it up, so it should be all right. What's up? Tell me words.
Good morning, Pumpkin guy. How are things going?
All right. Thank you. Hold on. Irritated Librarian, thank you for the 40 moons pre-stream. What's up? And Iodized Salt, thanks for following. What's up?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here for things and stuff about things.
Hey.
Jim Pills, happy Jim Coffee Sip, Jim Clap.
Thank you. What's up? Phoenix Monroe. Hi. Danny
Happy
Phantom, thank
spooky
you.
season.
Shadowstar 8. That 82 moons? That's 82 moons. That is a lot. What's up? All right, let me say hi to people. What's up, Icarus? Hi.
Hello, Pumpkin guy,
Hey.
Jim, Don and chat. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It is Sunday. We are going to liberate pumpkins today. Shh, don't tell anyone. What's up? Yes, you're going to be an unwilling accomplice. What's up? Let's see. Let me say hi to people. Zondler, what's up? Shadowstar, Spider, Eevee, what's up? Blue Fires, Bloody Angel, Shadow Queen, what's up? Zen Guppy, hi, what's up? Quarter Shiny, Mazil, Macabre Cat, what's up? Hi, Pumpkin Macabre Cat here. Anything interesting happening to you guys? Not really. We try to keep a low profile. We found cupcakes. Cupcakes! Yeah. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about cupcakes. I got happy about little things. Little things. All right. Happy spooky month. Finally, it's October. For the love of Bob. All right. Seriously, it took forever to get here. I'm sitting there just waiting through, January, February, etc. And then it's like, yay. Well, dude, I'm happy about that. What am I going to do? Dennis, what's up? How's it going? Tell me if you're late, but wait, Brian. Let's see. I think I got DJC, what's up? How's it going? I have returned. Thank you. Shadow Queen, hi. Thank you. Go.
21 moods of continuous spooky season and craziness.
Whiskey Gamer, thank you. I appreciate. Wow.
It's officially the month of celebrating fear, of reminding people it's alright to be scared, spooky, or both. Break out the skeletons, light the jack-o'-lanterns, start the strobe lights and play the ambient terror.
Light 'em up.
Going to be stuck on mobile, so catch all these times now in one lump.
Oh, Vero, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Sorry about mobile. A lot of people watch on mobile, though. Hey, if you look at the analytics, most people watch on mobile, huh? It's kind of crazy there. Nobody sits in front of a computer stationary anymore. In my day, when you were a computer geek, you'd sit in front of a computer. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so who's doing what? What's going on? We got to actually watch some movies because 'tis the season for spooky movies. Spooky movies. That's an old song, too. Let's see. Spooky Dance Pumpkin. Yeah, what's up? No bites. No bites. I don't want bites. Bits are okay. Oh, the boost train thing's happening. I feel like people got more hyped about it when it was an actual hype train and not a boost train. Everyone's like, dude, hype train, let's go. And now it's like, oh, it's a boost train. Boost the channel. Whatever. It's just... What's up? Tasman, how's it going? Sit, laying down on the couch. There you go. Nice. I'm in front of the computer watching while stationary. We're not extinct yet. We exist. That's one of the things, for somebody who works at a computer for so long, I kind of wish I was more mobile. Animation is not a mobile lifestyle. What's up?
Just in case Steve didn't relay the message, I am now of the employed Jim Clap Jim
Hey!
Happy.
I heard Phoenix Monroe, after over 200 attempts, filling out things and stuff, and hold on.
Hype train bits. Boost train just isn't the same.
Yeah, I know it isn't. Icarus, thank you. We're gonna boost it. Gonna boost. Whatever that means. But there you go, dude. After all the trials and errors and tribulations and resubmitting, submitting, and all that other stuff, over 200 resume submissions, over 200, and that's like what? It was like 260 or something like that. It was insane. They finally got a job. They got a job. Nice. Congratulations again. We're gonna good vibe that once more. Boom. Good vibe. Hey, persistence pays off, and I'm glad it worked for you. No, I'm really happy, because I know they were working hard on that. Hey, nice. Good job. I really hope the work works out, and everything is super extra words, whatever. That Disney word. Super, super awesome. Yeah. Oh, this is a Mean Dog. What's up? How's it going? Are you going to be that person? Oh, God. They're going to have a fight war. What, boba tea? Not so much, actually. Let's see. My friend has dubbed this Halloween 2, and I've been watching second sequels to movies. Yeah, there was Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus 2, which wasn't that bad. I didn't see Smile, though. I didn't see Smile. Smile was better. I know a lot of people complain about Hocus Pocus 2, but I actually thought Hocus Pocus 2 was better than the first one. Like, quite literally, I know everyone's got the nostalgia about Hocus Pocus, because we watched them back to back. We were like, all right, let's go in this. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus in flipping forever. I watched it, and I'm just like, that's all right. So some of the acting was better in the second one for the supporting cast than the first one, by leaps and bounds, okay? So, and the special effects were better. But either or, they're both kind of like a 3 out of 5. But fun for the spooky season. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Max Marvel, hi. What's up? I'm in front of the PC with a second monitor playing a game while hiding from the world because I'm overly prone to migraines and an introvert. Oh, Dawn gets to migraines. What's up, DJ Goldie? Hi. What's up? Making apple pie cupcakes. Oh. Speaking of cupcakes, hey, that's a good segue. There you go. I know, anybody see Hocus Pocus too? And then we can talk about Halloween cupcakes. Halloween cupcakes. I gotta get this thing off my screen. It's literally blocking my view. I don't even know why that's there. Why are you there? All right. It's a lot better. And while I'm doing that, coffee makes me awesome. Let's be awesome together. Boom, 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 boom. Coffee. Drinking it all. Large or small cups. I'm gonna drink them. No, this isn't a family reunion. We're gonna liberate. We're gonna liberate the pumpkins. Liberate. Come on, you gotta liberate. Well, you already posted up the Steve lengthy review about the Munsters, right? Yeah. I don't know. Do I want to recap that? Hey, what's that do? Okay, what happened with the boost train there? I wasn't even paying attention because there wasn't any hype involved. So there we go. It's going, chat. Ooh, it's a liftoff. Okay, we're lifting off and boosting the thing at 2,500 recommendations to people. Okay, that's what happens. So, yeah, again, we say this each time a boost train goes off. Just wait until all the people show up from those recommendations that Twitch is throwing out there. Good. Anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Just finished hanging out in the laundry. I'm glad you to sit around and have a cup of tea. Yeah, there you go. Tea, if that's your cup of tea. You know. Well, a cup of tea is not my cup of tea. I don't know why. Maybe what? I might make this PG-13 because what? No, it won't. Oh, God. You're treading already, all right? Stop. New follow. Thank you for the follow. What's up? I've not seen Hocus Pocus 2 yet, but I've seen enough clips where I feel I've seen it. Yeah, you kind of have, but, you know, it's just fun goofiness, you know? Bette Midler is really good in it, though. You know? And, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, because if you're going to see it, go see it. But they can still do things. Go.
What up, PG?
Hey.
Ready for a jolly October? Pumpkin month.
Yeah. What? I mean, it's always October. It's always October in our heart. What do you want from us? Let's see. Apparently, hype trains can now go up to level 45. Yesterday, I was watching a streamer, and the hype train went to level 17. It was nuts. How is that even possible? Twitch, can you just bring the level 5 hype train back, and then just, you know, promote the channel underneath that? You know, don't turn this into like a pay-to-win thing, please. God. Let's see. When is Bette Midler not good in something? Oddly enough, I haven't seen a lot of Bette Midler stuff. You know, I haven't really gone out of my way. Surprisingly. Huh? But there you go. I think the last time I saw her in something was like the Seinfeld episode. Rochelle. Whatever it was called. They uncapped them. It was like 200 plus subs gifted and 25K in bits. Wow. That's insane. Are you going to watch Interview with the Vampire series? Depends on if I have access to it. What is it, AMC or something? I don't even know what streaming service this is on. I mean, I'll get to it eventually. It's not, like, on my list. I'll just rewatch the other one. Yeah. No, because I can't deal with series. I don't like long, involved series. Just give me a good 2-hour movie. I'll be happy with that, you know? Spooky, scary skeletons. I want Sarah Jessica Parker. I guess. She was fun in the first one. Kind of goofy in the second one, too. So, characters are consistent. Let's see. Cabal went up to level 23 as soon as people realized the cap was lifted. Wow. That's insane. Go. What's up?
Hey PG, Dawn, John and chat. How are you?
Alive. Steampunk chick, what's going on? Dude, it's October. I can't be in a better mood. Well, I could. Actually, I could. I could be in a better mood. All right? You want to know why, chat? Hey, all right. You know, there's this brand of cupcake that comes out every so often. Entenmann's, all right? They usually have Halloween cupcakes, and they're really weird. It's like a golden cupcake with some, like, fudge on it, and then a bunch of super sweet icing and candy corns on top of it. It's a little redundant as sugar comas go, but, I feel like they changed something. It doesn't taste as good. It's just like, you ever have something that's super sweet but has no flavor? That's what these cupcakes are now. And I always look forward to them every year. They come in a cool box with all these little bats around it, and I was like, yay, you know? And I'm just like, man, Funpug got hacked. What's up? Maybe you should check out the Deep Dark in Minecraft. That's work. I don't want to build things. I also don't want to break things. What was the other thing we saw? So we saw, what? Hocus Pocus 2, which was decent. There's some decent jokes in there. There's something else. Oh, that thing. There was this whole thing this week. Remember when Steve was talking about AI actors? Go.
I have returned with 8 moons.
DC Wayne, what's up? How's it going? 8 moons. Thank you. There you go. AI stuff. No, man, there was this rumor, and it actually turned out to be a rumor, that Bruce Willis, what do you call it, sold his AI likeness to some company. Go.
I am very sad. I won't be able to catch the final 3 eps of Owl House coming soon because Dish dropped all Disney due to price increase.
There we go. Well, I'm wait for Disney Plus to be cheap and get it there. They usually have like a cheap, like $2 for a month kind of thing. That's what we're doing right now, because we're gonna look at all the Halloween stuff and then we're gonna be like, we out. You know? No. The thing. No, the AI thing. No, everyone thought Bruce Willis sold his likeness to an AI acting deep fake kind of thing, and it turned out that wasn't true. And I'm like, oh, thank God. What? It will be eventually. Somebody's going to be like, bro, just whatever, man. Just use my likeness. Make sure I get royalties. It's going to happen, but I'm glad it wasn't Bruce Willis. You know? No, he did it for one thing, for like a commercial, because he had a scheduling conflict. So he was like, yeah, all right, I guess this is what we can do. But he hasn't officially sold his likeness yet. And I'm like, phew. But that's kind of scary if you think about it. I want to bring back Vincent Price if they do that. Just saying. What? Vincent Price. Dude, Vincent Price he was in a lot of movies, but he could be in more. You know what I'm saying? Vincent Price in more movies would be awesome. What's that? A lot of different chocolates did that to me. What? Reese's changed their peanut butter to basically be a powder. Yeah, we noticed that. We just got some recently, and we were going to use them for cookies. And no, they kind of messed it up. Linder changed something that gives me headaches. And why do companies discontinue their best products? Probably because the best products actually use real ingredients, and then they're like, well, we got to stop this. What are you doing? You're giving away real ingredients in this thing. We're not making as much profits. Put out those weird little candies that are barely considered food by the FDA. Oh, God. Chat won. You won. Rock, paper, scissors. Nice. Let's see. Hey, Pump Guy, what's up? How's it going? Happy spooky season. Yes. Brandon, how's it going?
Vincent Price, you should watch The Great Mouse Detective while you still have Disney Plus. Vincent Price plays the villain.
Yeah, but I got a lot of other stuff I gotta watch.
There's a theory that the Mario movie will be an origin story and a possible musical.
I don't need that. What do I need an origin story for Mario? Dude, he's in this weird little land with mushroom people and stuff, bro. Whatever. You go into it with, you know, a grain of whatever you're going to smoke and just enjoy it. Like, I can't stand Reese's Cups anymore. Yeah, I used to like them. They were really good. I don't know what they did, but the peanut butter ain't the same. You know what? You know what makes it bearable? Putting more peanut butter on top of peanut butter cups. Because then it's like you get that smoothness that used to be in them. Now it's like not so much. I just been drawing Japanese candies, American candies. Just said, yeah, pretty much. I could see that. You know, just going beyond the borders of American candy because it ain't what it used to
Look
be.
at my jiggly
Wow.
butt. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Look at it. Look at my
Refuse
jiggly
to.
butt. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Not looking.
It's beautiful. Jiggle, jiggle.
Take your word for it. Jeez. She's very forceful with the booty. She's just like, hey, look at it. Look at it. Come on. What's up? Thank you, Casey. What's up? It's a fungus among us, Luigi. Yeah. Maybe that's what I like him. I guess. Still need to. No, but isn't there a thing that, like, okay, American companies that export chocolate, they use better ingredients for, like, their foreign versions, right? Because the standards are higher. You know? At least from what I've heard. But I don't know if that's accurate, but it would be nice if chocolate was real chocolate. I've been finding out a lot of people are just so turned off by food products now because they've been cheapened into oblivion. Yeah, I generally don't eat a lot of stuff that I used to eat because it's gotten so bad. You know? And it's not that like, oh, well, you gotten older so you don't like the sweets the way you used to. No, if you give me a really good, well-baked cupcake, I will be like, I'll eat the whole thing. You give me some generic store brand garbage, it's going to be terrible. I'm not going to eat it. I literally ate half a cupcake. Who does that? Somebody who doesn't like the cupcake. Who here says, I guess I'll just have half of this cupcake? You only do that if you don't like it. You know? I didn't like it, so that's what I did. Man. 93 people. Any new? I don't know. Maybe one. I don't know. Those recommendations should be pouring in at any second. Thanks, Twitch. Oh, God. Why am I so cynical? Why am I so cynical, chat? I feel like the boost train is like a placebo for small streamers. You know? It's like they're like, come on, man, we're going to get a boost chain. This is going to make our channel a lot bigger, bro. Come on. Everybody get on the boost train. No, dude, we got 2,500 recommendations, dude. We're going to blow up. You know, we're going to be #1 on Twitch. And then they're like, they look at the analytics, and the analytics actually go down during the boost train. Bro. Oh, man. Elevate my message. I can't put it higher. As high as it goes. I found a local chocolatier that roast the grind of their own cocoa beans. Well, I never thought thought salt and pepper would be great with chocolate, but they did it. They did it. Salt and pepper in chocolate. Nice. You ate waffles. Nice. There you go. Tell me words. Go, go, go. Yeah.
I made it.
I made it. Iris. What's up? How's it going? How you doing today? What's up? And it's good. What? Waffles are always good. We got waffle bowls for ice cream. They're not so great. I feel like that's something you got to make fresh. You know, getting store-bought weird little pre-made ones are terrible. You know, it's just crunchy, almost waffle kind of things. Yeah. How does one not be cynical in this day and age? I really try. I try not to be cynical. But, you know, everything becomes a little bit more transparent, and then you just realize that everything's just a big pile of crap you don't want to be a part of. I want Sonic food. Well, go get some. Go get some. You know what was weird? When we rewatched Hocus Pocus, you know what I saw in the background? Somebody had a Sonic costume. And I was like, dude, that was like 93. I didn't even realize they had Sonic costumes back then. But Sonic was, hey, there was a costume. It's pretty interesting. I feel like in order to elevate your channel, you need a high social media guru. No, I don't want to do social media things. You know, I do enough. I post things. Steve posts things all the time. He's like, hey, look, I did this, I did this. Brr, 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 brr. He actually does more content than me and Foamy together. That's because he's a vampire. He doesn't need to sleep. Let's see. I have to watch for it. Watch for it. Heard Dawn's carpet tunnel was acting up again on Discord. Here's some good vibes for Dawn. Yeah, there you go. Boom. I don't know what it was. Carpal tunnel's getting all stupid now. Yeah. And this is spooky season. It's time for spooky games, man. Bro, spooky games. What are you going to do? I'm not a cynic. I'm a realist. Yeah. I don't know. I like living in a fantasy world, but people keep ruining it. What are you going to do? What is Discord? You know what it is. You exist on the internet. You've seen it. How's the winter up there? Oh, yeah, dude, we're getting... Oh, yeah, if the stream suddenly goes down, that means the power went out because we're getting, like, some high winds here left over from Hurricane Ian, which is now a tropical storm. I said tropical. Tropical. What's up?
I'm a serialist.
I like cereal. See, now if you said surrealist, that would be kind of cool because I mean like a painter. Yeah. Serialist. What's up? Thank you, sir. What's up? What about a Twitch life coach? Twitch life coach. Oh my God. I didn't even respond to that. Thank you, I guess. I forgot that was even there. Nobody ever uses it. Oh, sugar cookies. What? Sugar cookies. Of course. That literally distracted me. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll put the sign up the right way. There you go. Coffee makes me awesome. I don't burp a lot.
I started playing the Castlevania Anniversary Collection yesterday and I almost rage quit the first Castlevania. So hard.
We got real good at that game because that was like one of the 3 games we owned for the NES. We were good. Back then, we could speed run it, which I know is a crappy time considered by today's standards. 20 minutes. Boom, 20 minutes. Dude, it's worth going through the game just to play, just to hear the soundtrack. It's good. Dude, 20 minutes. Hey, what's up? Fat Man's 26 moons. Thank you. What's up? I had to wipe my screen after that. Oh, God.
Happy spooky season,
Hey.
PG. Spending time with my favorite Pum'Kin and finishing up a page that I colored.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's what we got to do. We got to break out the coloring books. I don't know if Dawn's going to be able to do it with the carpal, but usually she does a coloring book thing. Oh, well, we'll see. You're back. What's up? Boom, boom, boom. I feel like 20 minutes on that is a damn solid time. Well, it was for like whenever you did it back then, but now it's like 10 minutes. I think like the record is probably like 9:50. You know, it's insane. I like the Contra soundtrack. Oh, I remember Contra. Konami used to make some really good solid games back in the day. Now they're just like, brr. I stopped burping for a couple of years, but I lose a gallbladder. I can't burp. What? Then I can burp now. Really? Weird. Strange stuff. Bum 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 bum. What was the other thing? Oh God, what was it? Oh no, we did. All right, we did see the Munsters. Okay, did anybody here watch it and have any input? I know Steve watched it and he already did a review. My perspective is kind of goes either way. What?
Have I missed any thrift store finds while I was away for so long?
No, because we haven't gone to the thrift store in years, I think. It's been a while. Yeah, like what are we going to do with that? But no, you haven't. Let's see. Let's start with freaking out over what? Dislocated joints. Stop doing that. Stop dislocating joints. It's not fun. Why don't you break out the coloring books? Nah, because that's work. Is much as movie worth it? It depends on your perspective. Yeah, God. And I know Steve went into it with a campy perspective, and even he was like kind of befuddled. What's up? Hey, new follow, thank you. Which one's that from? We have. Okay, here's the thing. There might be like extra alerts coming through because we have. Okay, that was for here. No, we also have YouTube alerts that go on here now. So if you subscribe on YouTube, it shows up here. But a subscription there is not a subscription. Blah, 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 blah. I can't work today. Subscription here. It's completely different. Why can't I do that? Blah, blah. Subscription over there is a follow. Subscription over here is like a support thing. Okay. They're both important now. Let's see. Made my own apple butter. Apple butter? That sounds weird. What does it do? A few days ago, because I was tired of the stores only stocking brands that were half corn syrup. Best decision. Nice. Maybe I should learn how to do that. But that's cooking. You have hypermobility. That sounds good. Hypermobility sounds like you're a ninja. What is hypermobility? But I wish I could stop dislocating at random. So you have hypermobility, but that causes dislocating joints. Oh, well, maybe there's a downside to that. I'm kind of hyper and move around a lot. Would that mean I'm going to dislocate joints? Oh, God. Oh, God. Apple butter is a slow but rewarding process. See, I don't need slow. I need instant gratification. All right? I need the fast food version of apple butter. What's that? Hyper, what's up? How's it going? I felt annoyed. What? Munsters was a complete letdown. Well, here's the thing about the Munsters is I would actually, if you like colors, if you like all sorts of weird, crazy color palettes, I would say watch it. I really would. And I think Steve pointed out the best thing that film would benefit from is a laugh track. Because it is campy as hell. But imagine watching an old Munsters or Addams Family show, or even a regular sitcom that doesn't have that stupid laugh track in it. You're just sitting there like, everything comes off awkward because there's weird pauses and whatnot. And that's what that film is, and it would benefit from a laugh track. And maybe being in black and white, but there is a lot of awesome use of color. God, I would say if you like movies that are so bad they're bad, but in turn could be so terrible they're an oddity that must be beheld or seen, then the Munsters might be for you. Because I really feel like this is going to be a bizarre future like anomaly that people look back on and are like, I can't believe this thing exists. This is just so weird. Like, it is weird and just all over the place. Besides, Sylvester McCoy is in it. Sylvester McCoy's in it, man. Doctor Who. You know? And a person, Daniel Roebuck, who did The Count, did a good performance. And I feel like everybody tried. It was kind of just jank.
Love ya, Jim Others. Thank you for educating my childhood and maintaining my sanity in adulthood.
And I apologize for both. What? Side effects may cause, irreparable, cynical, perspectives. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, man. I feel like Rob wanted to bring back his childhood. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Boom, 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 boom. First time chat. Really, that's what you come out with? Can you say that?
Praise be spooky month.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, weird. See, the boost train isn't going to help if that's going to be, coming in here. But I got to meet Jeff Daniel Phillips and Daniel Roebuck at horrorhound.com. They were so passionate about the film. I feel like they were. I feel like every actor, including Sherry Moon Zombie, which basically everyone's just like, well, Rob Zombie, this one's coming along for the ride anyway. I feel like they tried, all right? But for me, the Munsters characters were a little bit aloof.
The Amityville toaster. Make breakfast spooky. Spooky talk from toaster. Spooky eat me toast. Yum, yum, yum. Human hand.
Thank you. The original Munsters were always a little aloof and naive, but not like, duh, kind of thing. And I feel like there was a little bit more duh here. And if you can deal with campy, you still might not be able to handle the campy levels of this film. All right? So go into it with just being like, all right, let's see what happens. Yeah. But it will be a weird oddity people are going to go back to. No joke. I'm not even, that doesn't even mean that I think it was good. I just found it, God, a laugh track would greatly improve that film. Yeah. And again, if you like looking at weird color combinations, the color usage was brilliant. I'm going to say you watch it for that. Just maybe mute it. Let's see. Wasn't the original Munster show canceled because of the Addams Family? No, I think they were both on at the same time. I think the Addams Family and the Munsters were like a back-to-back thing. It was crazy. What if your family isn't friendly? Well, your family's not friendly at all. Yeah, the character of Lily was a little bit, I'm not going to even say risque, but a little bit more sousy. You know, I always thought Lily Munster was a little naive, but still classy, you know? I could deal with naive and classy, but not naive and trying to, like, stupid, you know? So, oh, man. I wonder which 2010 movies are going to be considered cult classics in the future. There's not a lot that stick out. Maybe Drag Me to Hell. That was pretty good. God, what was it? What else? I don't even know if that was in the 2010s. That could have been 2008. I don't remember. CBS did not try to counter-program and ended up canceling the Munsters at seasons, and the Addams Family had always been the lower-rated of the two shows, and its numbers had dropped enough by its second year that ABC sent it to network Executioner as well. The Executioner. Spooky stuff is difficult, all right? I'll speak from experience. You know, when you have something that is good for the holiday season or Halloween season, it does really well then. But it's an annual thing, you know? It's seasonal. So trying to do a whole show and keep it going the whole time is going to be a little difficult. And that's my fear with the Wednesday Addams thing, you know? The series that's coming out, I feel like it's going to come out and people are going to be like, all right, this is kind of, it's all right, cool. And then you're not going to see the numbers because it's going to come out in freaking Thanksgiving in the States, you know, which is just dumb. Yeah, we talked about that last time. No, the Blizzard are interested in crossovers akin to Fortnite, Naruto collaborations, in Overwatch 2. Yeah. There you go, because that's what I need to see. And I need to see a little Dragon Ball Z characters running around in Overwatch, which is a lackluster game at this point. Twisted Witch, hi, what's up? Bum, bum, bum. I didn't mind that the Munsters movie that came out in, what was it, like the 90s, early aughts. What was it? No, Munsters Go Home. That was the 60s with the original cast, right? And then wasn't there like the Munsters Return or something like that? And there was a series, I think, in the 80s, like the Munsters... That could have been Munsters Return. I don't know. There was a Munster series that was in color from back in the day. That did not do well. But what are you going to do? Even Elvira had their own pilot. Elvira had a pilot series for a sitcom, if you didn't know. I don't know why it didn't take off. I'm just saying, you know. Hey, what if that happens? What if Cassandra Peterson sells their likeness to one of those CGI things, you know? And then there's going to be CGI Elvira movies every year. That would be kind of cool. All right? I don't know. It'd be kind of weird and morbid. But I think they'd be cool with that. I think horror stuff would benefit from CGI, AI actors kind of thing. Because hypothetically, all right, when you watch horror movies, you know there's usually those classic actors that you always see. Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Vincent Price, all that other stuff. Even maybe Robert Englund. Those kind of things. There hasn't been mainstays, with the exception of Bruce Campbell, right, in kind of weird horror B movies throughout the last couple of decades. It's always been a mixed match of like unknowns. So I think horror would benefit from trying to remake and bring back from the dead like spooky actors. I think that would be good. But I don't know. We'll have to see what the estates think about that. Nobody is Elvira except Cassandra Peterson. Yes! Fairland gifted a bunch of subs, so many I can't even see. What? 10 subs? Why? Oh! Master Black, Goopon, Mommy, you got a sub. Dark Angel, you got a sub. Andrew Mantis, Unknown, got a sub. Hey, Ninja.
Horror would benefit also from more practical effects again.
In Death We Return, dealing with Delta, Neppin, others. Hey, can we do blood now? Thank you. I took that from Steve. Ha. Hey, if he's not gonna give me back my juice box, I'm taking his little blood alert. But thank you, Fairland. I appreciate. Thank you. Hardwood benefit, more practical effects would be helpful. But you know that requires talent. Most people don't have that anymore. Let's see. Thank you, Fairland. Thank you. There were 3 Munsters reboots in the 90s and 2012. The reboot in 2012, however, was called Mockingbird Lane. I didn't even know that existed. Well, didn't even know it existed. That's so weird. So really, even that recently, just 10 years ago. Dude, 10 years ago, there was a reboot of the Munsters that nobody knew about, apparently. Wow. My biggest question, do you think Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee just kept it to one word when they got a script? Dracula, Van Helsing, Van Helsing. Yeah, pretty much. Go.
Spooky season is upon us in full force. Let the pumpkin coffee flow and the blood pour. Let out the screams of terror and bring on the orange and black. Time for terror and hauntings.
Yes. Thank you.
Can we have another The Thing? The Kurt Russell version. That was probably the last F the scary films in my eye.
Well, as you get older, a lot of films aren't as scary as they used to be just because you become more desensitized from it, you know? Like, I mean, who here has watched all the Friday the 13th movie and then kind of laughs towards the last couple? You're just like, oh, dude, look, they got wrecked, you know? It's just, let's see. Glasgow, thank you. PR Paint, thank you. 119 people. Hey, there you go. Maybe, just maybe, the recommendations are working. Gift set, well, thank you. There you go. Thank you, Fairyland. Got a turkey roast cooking in there. Turkey roast? What? Oh, God, what am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to eat for dinner? I should probably get through some of the freezer stuff. What's up, new follow? Thank you for the follow. Hey, Sakura's here. Sakura, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this spooky month. The whole month is spooky. This is my month. It's mine. I'm saying, okay, look, IRL, we got a lot of hectic things going on here, but hey, this is my pumpkin space, all right? This is where I hang out. I'm having fun. You know, it's been forever since we actually October. It's been a year. You know, hey, is Inktober still a thing, or did somebody mess that up as well? I don't know. What's up? How's it going? Getting everybody ready. Nice. Going well, doing our Hexenbert witch dance performance today. Ooh, they're doing a thing. Nice. Enjoy. Don't step on anyone's toes. Don't wear really curly shoes either. It makes it more difficult to dance. I've learned from experience. Let's see. I feel like CGI was really wrecked, trying to make spooky films actually spooky. Yeah. What? Practical effects are right there. That's what makes them fun. I watched all the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, and was laughing or sleeping mostly through them. Yeah, at some point you're just like, yeah, whatever. Just kind of fall asleep on them. The blood-curdling screams lull you to sleep, and you're like, this is okay. Maybe some Halloween candy. All the Halloween candy. Yeah, I don't know what kind of candy I'm going to have this year because I got to tell you, it's all been pretty bleh. Yeah, we've been testing. Well, Inktober is still a thing, but people make their own list instead of the original thing. So basically, it's a fractured kind of creative endeavor. Yeah. Here's the official list of Inktober. I don't want to do those. I'm going to do these. You know, it's like, all right, well, I guess what's the point of Inktober then? It's like, forget about the guidelines, right? Yeah, but we got to do this. No, I don't like yours. I'm doing my own. God. I think I heard Inktober got commercialization. It got commercialized, man. Yeah, that's what always happens. Can't spell today. Okay, every day, but especially today. That's fine. Modern horror like Saw, scared to bleep out of me. Also can't handle kids getting hurt in horror movies. Really messes with me. I haven't seen a lot where that happens, actually. I don't know, but, you know, it's all acting, so it really doesn't affect me at any given point. IRL, yeah, but, you know. Just woke up. Might have missed what if you discussed the Munsters remake. Yeah, we did. From remake pilot from maybe 10 years ago with Eddie Izzard and Grandpa. No, we didn't actually cover that. We talked about other reboots that came out, but we were just talking about the Munsters one. The Rob Zombie Munsters. The Netflix Munsters. But Hocus Pocus 2 wasn't bad, so, you know, that's all right. What other spooky movies are coming out? There's got to be a list, you know? We decided it was meh. Yeah, go. New follow, thank you. What's up? Thank you. First coating. How many coats are you going to put on? It's not that cold. That is, we'll pass down to what clone to get. Oh, gonna clone everything. Clone them all. Bum, 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 bum. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine one last time. Yeah, then I guess that'll be a thing, right? What? No, because he's going to be in the next Deadpool, which I don't think comes out until 2024. I got to, like, wait now. I hate waiting. Oh, but hey, they finished filming with the Crow reboot. Apparently that's done filming. But allegedly, hear me out, allegedly it was listed as a series, not a movie. I don't think that needs a series, right? Does it? Maybe. I don't know. So I don't know. That's speculation, but at least they filmed it. Yeah. But on the other side of that, speaking of dark and gritty stuff, the Grendel series got canceled by Netflix, but they basically filmed an entire first season, like just shy of a first season. And then they're like, nope, cancel it. But you already filmed a bunch of stuff. What are you doing? Why is everybody just canceling stuff now? Go.
At Jim Others, I'm letting the catfish sit for a few minutes so the coating can suck up some more moisture in the fish. Then I'm going to throw them back in for another roll around in the coating mixture.
Oh, that's cooking. I don't understand any of that. That's like throwing math numbers at me. That's math numbers with breadcrumbs attached. I don't get it. Let's see. Thank you. Depends if they go towards comics. Well, I don't know what they're going to do, but it doesn't matter now because they just like... Oh, you mean Crow or Grendel? No, well, all right, forget Grendel. Grendel's done. It's over. That was a Dark Horse Comics thing. The Crow, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I guess if it's a series then and they follow the comic book, that would work. But if they're just going to churn out another movie, it might just be like, you don't really need a series. So, I don't know. They canceled to save money, but they already invested. How much more money? Like, if you almost finish a complete season of something, you know, or say the Batgirl movie where it's basically done, right? How much money are you saving by saying, no, forget it? I mean, what are you just cutting your losses? I would just go all in at that point. You know, it's like you're pot committed. It's like playing poker. It's like you already put like $100 in there. What's another 50? You know? Let's see. Also going to make a couple of coffin bath bombs. Charcoal, black color, orange, essential oils. Nice. Oh, there you go. You're going to be busy. Unless something changed, I don't think we're getting season 2 of Sandman from Netflix. This is why I have trust issues. They might do it later. They might give it a year and then renew it then. But we'll see. But they already ordered a second season of Interview with the Vampire before it even came out. I'm like, bruh. Which doesn't mean anything because they might cancel it.
Did you see the show Dahmer on Netflix? It was really good but disturbing.
No, I got enough dark thoughts in my head to not delve into other people's minds and collect more. You know, I don't want to catch them all, you know what I'm saying? No, I kind of got bored with I was super heavily into that kind of weird stuff like back in the day, and I'm just like, oh, let's see what's in the mind of a killer. And then I'm like, oh, okay, it's basically, you know, they're all messed up, so let's back away from them very slowly. Yeah, so I didn't really get involved, but apparently it's doing really well on Netflix, you know? People are like, it's doing so well, it's doing better than Squid Games. And I'm like, is it? Is it, though? I feel like an AI is in charge of Hollywood and is canceling things left and right like a glitch. Well, Brandon, a lot of stuff gets canceled based on viewer algorithms. Because there was this article I read about, like, the creative teams and the business teams fighting because based on the analytics. So it's like if the analytics don't do really well right out of the gate, then they just cancel the series, and all the creators are like, you got to give this thing time because it's like there's payoff season after season. And they're just like, nope. Analytics says the viewership isn't here. Yeah, but you got to give it another season. That's when it gets good. Nope. If it was going to be good, it should have done it in the first episode. You know, it's that kind of thing. Well, what are you going to do? Let's see. Let's hope no one died behind the scenes in Crow reboot. No, I think it'll be fine. We would have heard about it. Flight of the Living Dead. Tagline. Planes. That was an actual film, right? Flight of the Living Dead.
I didn't care for the lead parts of Hocus Pocus 2, but the songs were fun and the Sanderson sisters were still the best parts. I just enjoyed the clever ways the original crew beat the witches, not just dog. Coincidentally, I'm a witch.
Yeah, but you know what? The old one was cheesy and campy AF, and I was just like, bleh. And that CGI cat back in the day, that was pretty terrible. I know it might lend to its charm, but, you know. I don't know. I like the sequel better than the first one. This is why Netflix should have just done miniseries, one season, and a show with the things tied up. Go.
Season 1 used to lay the groundwork for the series. But now Season 1 needs to shock and excite more than anything for it to have any other seasons.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like people need the clips and the GIFs that they can post and be like, look, I made a meme out of it, so now I'm going to watch this in case there's more memes. I don't know. I don't... as a content creator, it's like I don't want to work that way. I don't want to have to, like, punch up the sensationalism for garbage that doesn't mean anything. Let's see. I'm okay with cheesy camp when it comes to Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's just as acting goes. I like the acting in the second better than the first. There is something to be said about that. If a show needs 3 seasons to get good, I don't think that it is a good thing. Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, dude, there's a lot of shows that basically get underdeveloped, right? Like, they put it out, and it gets developed, and then the characters kind of create their own chemistry as they go along, you know? But if you don't give them the opportunity, you're left with kind of like just, oh, here are these 2 characters, and blah, blah, blah. And maybe that's the writer's fault. But, you know, actors have to have a certain chemistry amongst themselves to make it work, you know? Like Mulder and Scully, you know? Come on, chemistry. Oh. What's up? How's it going? Guitar Outlaw, hi. What's up? What's up?
The actresses playing the young sisters were good. They even adopted the mannerisms of their adult counterparts.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Don't spoil it for people. Thank you. The first season doesn't have to be sensational, but if the first season is all set up, that is boring. Yeah, pretty much. Well, you don't want it to be all set up. Ah! Okay, what was that? Who did that? That had to have been that was a YouTube person, wasn't it? It was. Saffy Tunes, thank you. See, that was a sub. They followed me on YouTube. Thank you. See, now when I watch this on YouTube, they'll be like, that's me. Yeah. They probably won't. They're probably like, damn, just waiting for a new squirrel cartoon, stupid pumpkin. Let's see. I honestly wish that they brought back the original kids of the Hocus Pocus 2 as adults, have them try to stop the same system. Yeah, I was looking for Thora Birch in that. That was the little kid in the first one, and then she ended up playing other parts, but she was in Ghost World. I figured I'd bring her back for something, make her a teacher or, you know, something, but I guess they're like, yeah, whatever, if you don't want to pay for them. I think all their budget went to the original Sanderson sisters cast, but... Yeah, just a pretty reason. Just that petty reason. Dude, do you know how high schoolers work? There are so many petty reasons why people don't hang out. You wore the wrong shoes, and my friends didn't like them, so we're not hanging out anymore. Dude, that's teens for you. Let's see. Are you streaming to both platforms right now? Nope, not allowed to do that. I can't. Not allowed. Nope. Never had the cream cheese bagel. Yeah, I should, but I will get some water. Boom. Well, maybe coffee. Maybe I'll have water and coffee. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. You get a juice box. Juice box. Ooh, listen to the music. Hey, that's a good thing. Hey, that Let's Get Darker album's actually a good kind of background spooky music thing. But a little upbeat, but not so much. Yeah, there you go. Coffee time. What? This is from Random Hagwitch. Thank you. It's a little juice box. Drink your juice. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah, hey, how about you throw Steve on YouTube? Now, take him off Twitch, put him on YouTube. What do you feel about that, chat? Didn't accept my friend request within 30 minutes. I hate you, pretty much. You didn't respond in a timely manner, which is basically 5 minutes. Hate you. Unfollow. Unfriend. I got a woodpecker pecking at my house right now. Woodpeckers are annoying from what I hear. See what I did there? Okay. Spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah. I really want Danny Elfman to cover that song. God, if anyone should cover a song, it's him covering that. Switching from shorts to sweatpants while hanging out. Nice. Catman.
26 months. Where has the time gone? And it is now the spooky time, so I bought you a spooky decoration, but I think you'll like will be sent out and doused with isopropyl alcohol and hydrogen peroxide before put in the box on Friday.
No, don't go nuts. We let it sit forever so any contaminants die. Well, we're good like that. I know why. Thank you, though. Then we get woodpeckers pecking at my window. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would a woodpecker peck in a window? If a woodpecker could peck wood. I killed a woodpecker with a nail gun. What? Really? Why? I'm going to assume that's accidental. Ever saw the Woody Woodpecker movie? It's awful. I didn't even know there was a movie. There was a Woody Woodpecker movie? I heard they were making one. I just didn't actually realize it came out. All right. Danny Elfman, Batman music. I'm hoping there's still going to be a season 2 of Sweet Home, Asian body horror, and that was amazing. It was amazing. I actually didn't even watch it. I don't know. What am I going to do? I hate woodpeckers. They cause so much damage to your house. I've had to repair so many of them in people's houses. Yeah. Dude, they're crazy. Yeah. Why don't they have like weird little deterrents you can put up and they're just like, and this is a season for it. I think they're looking for like nesting grounds and stuff. Ads. No. All right. I guess now we're going to have more coffee. I know ads are running for some people, so. There's a Woody Woodpecker movie a while back. It was pretty dismal. Was it as bad as the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie? There was a CGI live-action hybrid Woody Woodpecker film. I had no idea. Wow. God. You know, it's like the vault of horrors just keeps giving, doesn't it? It's weird.
Wow, I saw a video of the original Resident Evil cast, the game 1, playing the game for the first time.
I know, is that entertaining? Is it entertainment? Does this entertain you? I hate these ads. Yeah, I know. Ads are ads. They keep going. They keep doing a thing. I can't even control them. Blah. See, there you go. Makes great spooky soundtrack. There you go. Let's get Darker album. Nice. Thank you.
My older brother actually killed 2 chipmunks with 1 stone. They were eating our damn strawberries. How do you get it for about 40 foot away uphill?
I'm going to do internet advice. Just don't grow strawberries. Dude, internet advice is the worst. How do you keep chipmunks away from your strawberries? Don't grow them. Oh God, internet. Internet, please. What are you gonna do? Considering watching themselves out camping and giving information on the process. I think so. Oh, all right, there you go. Nice. Happy to announce my experimental breakfast lunch recipe was a success. Eggs with cheese, onion, bacon bits, and herbs, but baked in the oven until it's puffy as a cake. Oh yeah, that's what is that? A quiche or a souffle? What is that? It's a quiche. You quiched it up. Oh, I make those all the time. When I'm lazy, I just throw them in little muffin tins, and they come out like a little tiny quiche. I like them. It's good. Good job. 2 chipmunks with 1 stone. Did he use the same stone twice? I can't believe what New Orleans Saints lost today's game on a double. What? Lost today's game? They're playing now? That was a quick game. How did that even happen? It's not even 1 o'clock here on the East Coast. What, did they have a morning game? God, let folks rest. Almond poppy seed muffins. Haven't had them in ages. Oh, there you go. I used to like lemon poppy seed. I haven't had any good lemon poppy seed anything in a while. Give chipmunks something else to eat like seeds. I guess. That's not something in mind without a crust, but otherwise it lines up. If you want to make the what do you call it? Hold on.
When I was a kid, there used to be a strawberry patch between my house and neighbors. Then people bought the land and built a home over it.
No.
Whole neighborhood didn't like that.
Yeah, that's what happens. For the sake of progress, nobody gets strawberries. If you want the outside to be a little bit crispy, whatever you dump that thing into, just line the side of it with a little olive oil. It kind of crisps up the side a little bit. It's pretty good. I don't know. It's like getting a little crispy egg side, and then you don't have to worry about the calories for an actual pie crust. Lemon poppy seed muffins are awesome. I haven't had them in so long. I don't know why. I want an artisan cupcake now. I want a fancy cupcake. Just saying. Anyone saw Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie? Speaking of chipmunks, yes, we did. I didn't care for it. I thought even with all of the modern technology available to animators now, it still paled in comparison to Who Framed Roger Rabbit from 1988, which is just embarrassing. Like, if I was an animator working on that and I was like, oh my God, Who Framed Roger Rabbit's still better than this, I'd probably put my pen down. I'd put my digital pen down and throw out my Wacom tab and out the window and just be like, yeah. Hey, I know I'm not a good animator, all right? But if I'm getting paid by a professional studio like Disney or something like that, you know, you got to make an effort, you know? Just saying. Fancy cupcakes aren't very sweet. But that's good. I like that. I don't want overly sweet. If I wanted overly sweet, I'd eat sugar. You know, I don't want to eat just sugar. I want a nice, savory, sweet kind of cupcake. Yeah, like the maple bacon chocolate cupcake. Yeah, that was good. I love baked goods during autumn and winter. Yeah, that's why everyone gains weight. I want a DuckTales movies based on a reboot, which I love. That's a possibility. Roger Rabbit is a cinematic gem. It is, and still, it's like, even though like they tried to do the live action thing with it didn't work. Best part about Chip and Dale was Ugly Sonic, quite literally. What, the most reviled character on the internet in recent history was the best part about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Good. Exactly what I did. What? Bit 10 cast iron skillet. It was freaking out when it first came out. It was the oven and put the dome of the crispy outside. Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice. Cooking wizard. Nice. Maple bacon cupcakes sound so good right now. Yeah, they really are good. They're hard to find now because there was this one really good shop that made them. They were a bakery. Not like, hey, yeah, we're a bakery / Dunkin' Donuts. No, not that kind of thing. We always talk about food here. It's always about food. We need a dog back. The ghost is too needy. Is the ghost too needy? I think he's all right. Screaming at you. Ah! Ah! What's up?
I literally couldn't watch the part with Ugly Sonic because he looks so bad.
Yeah, because he's Ugly Sonic. He literally had a banner over his head, Ugly Sonic. Like, big, bold text. Ugly Sonic. That was the best part. Oh, God. Making apples, spice pancakes, and bacon. Yeah, I got to learn how to make a maple bacon pancake thing. I mean, cupcake. Now I'm thinking pancakes. God, why are we always talking about food? No wonder why I'm so fat, you know? One time I have downtime, I'm just talking about food, and I turn off the stream, and I go stuff my face. God. Go.
Next time you watch Indiana Jones, imagine these lyrics over his theme music: Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Code Red.
That's not going to happen. It quite literally won't. I never think of soda when I'm watching a Indiana Jones movie. Go, what's up?
Food is life. Food is all.
Well, food is life unless it's poisoned.
PG, you are not fat. You just have a cushion to sit on.
Yeah. What? No, when you tell a doctor that, hey, I'm not fat. I just got extra cushions. You know, I can sit on anything, still be comfortable. They don't buy that. Yeah. So it's one of those things people delude themselves into thinking like, hey, I'm just big bone.
Bacon pancakes. Making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes. That's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
You know what? We need. Okay, Twitch. You want to help out? Here's what you do. Instead of cutting pay and doing boost trains and stuff like that, why don't you give us access to like AI voice alerts that can actually sing? So they can type in like brackets sing, and then it would be like making pancakes, making bacon pancakes, and it would actually do it. Can we do that?
Now is the time for you to rise and bring your squirrel to the bagel shop, where I can get the cream cheese, the creamy, cheesy cream.
Yeah, there you go. Still not toasted. I don't care how cold it gets. I do not toast my bagels. If you're toasting your bagels, you're doing it wrong. People are like, but I always toast my bagel. You're doing it wrong. Oh, man. Go.
I tried bacon pancakes, didn't care for them. I like crispy bacon. After cooking it made the bacon soft and chewy. Not appetizing.
Yeah, I don't like chewy bacon. I like crispy. It's got to be super crispy. Kind of like potato chips. It's awesome. You're not fat. You're festively plump. Yeah. Thank you. Just want to let you know to watch Record Store Guy series and listen to the album from the left right. It's different and I love it. There you go.
Wake up.
Hi.
Because my dad is pre-diabetic. We make sugar-reduced or sugar-free baked good,
Ooh.
which taste amazing, and now I can't go back to
Right?
regular baked goods.
There you go. Yo, I've been doing the same thing. I've been trying to cut back on sugar and salt and all that stuff, and I realized food tastes better with less of those ingredients in it. Like, it mesmerizes me. Like, I used to make, like, super, super sweet cookies, and I didn't even know they were super sweet. The other thing you might want to look into, date sugar. It's a little expensive, so we don't get it a lot. But if you can bake with date sugar, it's ground up dates. It adds the sweetness that you need, but without the processed sugar aspect of it. But look into it. Check with your doctor, dietitians, and all that other stuff. You use that every now and then. Oh, dude, you're on top of it. All right, never mind. I discovered it because I found it in a discount bin because nobody bought it. Everyone was like, who wants dusty, dates? And I'm like, whatever, I'll try to make something. Dude, peanut butter cookies made with date sugar is amazing. They're amazing. I quite literally do not have any measurements or ingredients. I do it by stirring. And then there's a certain consistency that I get to that I can, all right, it's done. It comes out like a whipped peanut butter. And then you bake that. Oh, it's so good. So good. I gotta get some more of that. You know what? Maybe add it to your wish list or something. Get it for Christmas. People are like, dude, date sugar? Really? No, you don't understand, bro. It's good. Candy corn is best corn. They used to be good. Now they just don't have a lot of flavor. Oh, Dawn got the weird ones. The tailgate version. They taste like hamburger, apparently. Now I want sugar. No. You're a pumpkin. You're supposed to be round. Yeah, I guess. But, Oh, the mix. Isn't sugar cane the same? Sugar cane soda is so good. I don't know. I haven't had soda in years. So, send a bag to sugar to no. Candy corn just tastes like chemicals now. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like when I had the cupcakes that had the candy corn on it, I couldn't even differentiate the tastes. It was just like having a big block of sweet. And I'm like, this isn't right. Yeah. Because here's the thing, if you have a baked good and you're eating it and it's just sweet, that means somebody did something wrong. Because when you have something like a chocolate cake or whatever, you should be able to taste the cake, taste the chocolate, and then whatever other flavor the frosting might be.
Hi PG and chat.
What's up? Buccaneer Squirrel, 16 months. Thank you for the 16 months. What? Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, I got a question. Chat, in your infinite wisdom, would Steve as a VTuber do better on Twitch or YouTube? I'm just saying. I think he could deal with YouTube crowd better than Twitch crowd, honestly. Yeah, if you want cookies that don't go hard in recipes, slightly use honey instead of sugar. That's what we do. Yeah. Making the tracks and moisture to the cookies. Yeah, dude, honey is actually really good. We use that too. So we use date sugar, a little bit of honey, and then peanut butter. Oh, so good. It was good. Hey, you updated your emotes. Yeah. Evie, isn't working on emotes so much fun? Dude, it's crazy. What's up? What are you going to do with that? Nice. There you go. Try both YouTube. YouTube more toxic. Yeah, YouTube is more toxic, but Steve is more personality-wise capable of dealing with it. Because I'm kind of nice, you know? But generally, I think Steve would just be like equally as toxic back in a 4i records cutting sort of way, you know? Try later. Ah, but then I got to do another stream. Someone fit X-ray. No, I don't want. What am I going to do? Sugar. Steve belongs on YouTube. That's just for people who here are like, I don't like Steve. Steve is tough around the edges. He's just very chill. The thing about Steve is like he's very chill, but is aggressively don't bother me. Like, because he'd be just like, just shut up. Like, hypothetically, it would just be like, yeah, whatever it is you're talking about, whatever, I don't care. You don't like it, just yourself. I don't care. Let's go. Whatever. Okay, ban. Okay, whatever. Who wants to look at toys? Let's see. But can Steve do well with YouTube algorithms and rules? I don't know. Can anybody? That's the ultimate question. Can anybody do well? Oh, dude, you can shut anybody down without having to swear or be obnoxious. Yeah, but go.
Tough around the edges. You haven't seen him at work.
Lol. There you go. Steve is aight. He's just low key. Thank you. I watch Steve on whichever platform because I like Steve. Thank you, Zombie Black Rose. Somebody likes him. Lost his mind when Frame Shop happened. Yeah, dude. That was a rough time, man. Dude, having the internet go down for a while and trying to stream. Oof. Think Steve would be better for a YouTube crowd, plus you could be more cynical. I could be cynical here, because I think everyone here would get it. You know, and those who don't would just be like, meh. I watch Steve even on Discord if I had to. Yeah. Dragon Horde sweater. What? Think you're in a character flourish on any platform. Thing is consistency. Just pick a character, one platform kind of thing. I personally want more Foamy, but I grew up with him, so I'm biased. Yeah, well, animation's a little bit more difficult than tossing me out here and being like, hey, how's it going? No. Foamy for Castle Crashers. Did they update that recently? Because that, dude, for a game, that has such longevity. It's insane. I like Steve. He's a good dude, just misunderstood. Yeah, he's in his own little world. All right. No, he's just at that stage. Dude, he's like 500 years old. At 500 years old, do you want to be bothered with nonsense? No. See where to leave off. Foamy for president. You don't want him to be president. Make the last couple of years look like a joyride through Disney. Let me get coffee, because I want some. I want some coffee. I want coffee. Because coffee makes me awesome. Coffee makes... Dude, why does green screen just like so selective with this? Just could you do... All right, whatever. All right, we're going to have to bring this one out now. Boom. There you go. The coffee. There's no Stadia anymore. I know Steve talked about it, but I found it funny too. There's no Stadia anymore. It doesn't exist. Well, in January it won't exist. They're stopping service, chat. Google, who came out and started Stadia press conference with, I'm not a gamer, but here's a console. is shutting it down. So, yeah. I know Steve talked about it, but for those who weren't there for that.
It's coffee time.
It is
time
coffee
to get some caffeine in your system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
Yeah. What's up? I've only had 2 cups. Hey, there are... Oh.
Apparently Google didn't tell their game developers that they were canceling Stadia.
That's the messed up thing, because people are like, they put out the announcement, and then like all the tweets underneath that were like, my dev team has a game coming out in November. How come we weren't notified? Like, what are you going to do if you're a game dev and your game comes out in November and they're canceling service in January? Nobody's going to even look at that. God. I just hope they release all these devs from exclusivities or whatever so they can get their games out on Steam. It's ridiculous. What is Stadia? Exactly. It was basically a controller that could stream games to whatever you're using. But, yeah, there was another article that says if they don't patch it for Bluetooth, basically that controller is just going to be a big pile of e-waste. You know? Thanks, Google. But there you go. Bump, 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 bump. Hey, but yo, coffee. You know how the world works like this. Every other week, a food you eat is either really good for you or really bad. Well, this week, coffee's good for you. Apparently, it has multiple health benefits. Decaf, not so much, because, it's decaf. What am I going to do with that? But there you go. Now, that used to be a thing. Like, even back in the day, your grandfather would read the old newspaper. Like, you'd open it up and be like, oh, I guess, eggs are bad this week, Because even he was used to it going back and forth. Oh, the health benefits. No, it's bad. Oh, it's good for you. No, it's bad. Whatever. So assume everything is good for you in moderation. I drink coffee with almond milk now. I can at least make the milk more healthy. No, there is a thing, especially if you have bad acid, if you actually mix in almond milk with coffee, that helps. We had to do that for a while when our throat was just burnt out. It was crazy. Yeah, I've been saying this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Stadia is no more, but to their credit, they're going to refund everything. You bought hardware, you're getting a refund. You bought games from their service, you're getting a refund. DLC, getting a refund. That's commendable.
That's because corporations are trying to manipulate the market with fake science.
As opposed to YouTube and their fake science.
Decaf is what I give to clean out my pipes on the urinary tubes.
There you go. Oh, man. Decaf. It's like you don't even care. Well, some people have a sensitivity to caffeine, so, it's good that it exists, I suppose. You get a refund. You get a refund. Coffee helps my asthma. The steam loosens the mucus. The caffeine stimulates my heart and lungs. Yeah. I don't know how bad your asthma is, but take stock of your environment. Like if you have any pets or whatnot. Because it turned out your crippling asthma as a kid was shockingly due to the 17 cats you had growing up as a kid. Dog and rabbit in a small apartment. Very little ventilation. So yeah, there's that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. Everything cleared up as soon as we moved out. We were like, wow, we can breathe. Wow, my lips aren't blue today. Nice. Except the game developers. No refund for you. They'd be like, bro, we worked years for this game to be a Stadia exclusive. Oof. I drink way too much coffee, and when I'm at work, it's either drink a lot or nothing, and nothing. Trips, Trips, I want to kill everyone on board. Yeah. Always balance it out with water, because you don't want to be dehydrated. I generally try to have a cup of coffee and then 2 cups of water. Balance it out. Flush out the system. Yeah. Tried switching to decaf, was falling asleep by 4 in the afternoon. That's actually a thing. People do have a sensitivity to decaf. It actually will make you more tired for some reason. It's like your body knows. It's like you're trying to make sure I don't stay awake. It's ridiculous. Get this out of my system. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, speaking of horror stuff. Hey, no, because it's the spooky season for it. Go. What's up?
It's severe. I was in the clinic yesterday due to a huge flare-up.
Wow.
Barely made it through the night.
Oh.
Got my medicine. I ran out of Symbicort and had to turn on the furnace earlier, and that shot some dust and pet dander into my air.
Nah, better now, thankfully. Oh, good. All right.
If you don't have a whole heating system for your house and don't want to pay ridiculous prices for an air purifier, go buy a box fan and a traditional furnace filter, about $50, and you can change the filter out. No need to wash it. That's also.
Thank you.
So make a really good dehydrator
I'm
with
trying
reason.
to figure
Oh.
out a way to power my body without caffeine since it makes me tired.
Have you tried anger? You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Why do you think we were able to work 14 hours a day for 21 years? Pure anger, like the Incredible Hulk. I'm always angry. What's up? Anger and caffeine. Just keep it going. Try water. Water isn't going to keep you awake. Water. I don't know. Caffeine, candy, and anger. There you go. It's going to be the name of my biography. Pumpkin Guy. Candy, caffeine, and anger. 8 years of yelling at stuff. Oh, man. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, I was saying horror stuff. Hey, you know there was that Junji Ito Maniac thing, right? It's like a book for people who like Junji Ito. They're making an anime out of it. Bro, I think it's coming out in like 2023. It doesn't help us this year, but it's something spooky to look forward to, right? And Junji Ito is usually a good bet when it comes to spooky stuff. I'm still waiting for Uzumaki to come out. They are taking forever to put that out. My biography is titled Coffee and Meh, a Life. There you go. I wrote 18 plus hour days powered by caffeine and chaos. Yeah, there you go. Zombie Snow White knows. I got to tell you, for the sickest I've ever been in my entire life, and I'm saying like bedridden sick, like depression, all that stuff, when you're like, yeah, that kind of thing, you get angry, that will motivate you to get up. So anger has its uses. Anger has its uses, just as long as it's positive anger and not negative. Yeah. So, hey, John Lydon said it best. Anger is an energy. All right, use it. Wake up, dude. We're live. Don't go to sleep. Yeah, whatever. Gets it from you. Let's see. People need anger or they wouldn't care about anything. Yeah, but, people on the internet get stupid angry. Like, this is bothering me for whatever reason. Yeah. I'm allergic to dogs and cats. Have 2 dogs, but 90% of the time I'm fine with allergy pills. 2% of the time is terrible shape. The other 8% is somewhere in between. Huh. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'm going to commend you for powering through it because you have dogs. But in the future, maybe switch to a what do they call them? Hypoallergenic? Hypoallergic. Whatever they are. I don't know. Yes, the bitch and frizzies. Whatever they're. What are they actually called? What are they called? Bichon Frise. No, it's bitch and frizzy. Let's see. Back to the Future is my favorite film. Why? They're they're on the anger. There you go. I haven't been angry in years. What? You're doing it wrong. Did you see the trailer for Spirit Halloween movie? The guy who played Doc Brown from he's gonna be in there. Christopher Lloyd. Great Scott. Stuck in a Spirit Halloween shop. Marty. There's no actual hypoallergenic dogs. Well, I mean, ones that keep the dander down a bit. Less dander dogs. I know. What about dander wipes and stuff like that? Do those actually work? Go.
Hi, autobiography's title is Screw You Guys. I'm doing it on my own because you're useless, and I'm gonna dedicate it to my older brother because he's useless.
Oh. There you go. I wrote a whole book and I dedicated it to your uselessness. That's messed up. It's in print forever. Thank you. What's up? In the future, I'm only having 1 dog. 1 dog. It's a 1 dog life. What's up? We have 3 mini schnauzers and our allergies are minimum. Yeah, schnauzers and wire hair type dogs are usually pretty good. Bichon Frises, low dander, all that stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Flushable dander wipes. Yeah, they should have dander wipes. Because we have those for the cat, because we have this cat that is just, you know, pugs blow coat, boom. Yeah, that's what this cat does all the time. It's insane. I'm getting goldfish. What if you're allergic to water? My Pomeranian Beagle are fine. It just upkeep I miss sometimes. Yeah, dander wipes help in winter. Oh, nice. There you go. That'll help. Good. I don't know. That's all I got. I don't know a lot about allergies. So, all the asthma. If I knew anything about the asthma, I wouldn't have had it for however long till you moved out. Reptilian pets. Like the creatures from V. Have a young Robert Englund hang around the house till his face peels off, and you're like, get out. Just found out I might be bipolar. A lot of toxic stuff on the internet. Might be a bunch of people who are not diagnosed or treated because of mental rudimentary, even in the best places. I would say take a break from the internet. I would, honestly, the influx of toxicity from just hanging out on the internet is totally going to mess up your mind. It really does. Even if you are 100% quote unquote normal, nobody is, by the way. Dude, just being exposed to all that negativity, it does not help you mentally at all. At all. Mental health first, bro. Have a multi-poo. I almost read that as multi-poo. I was just like, well, change your diet, I guess. Because everyone in my house, but me has allergies, no reactions, thanks Evan, but that dude was expensive. Yeah, forgetting multiples. Rudimentary is no gram for what? Rudimentary what? The most what? The most didn't see the receipt was burning. What? Oh God. Reptile pets are very high maintenance. You got to be a veteran pet owner to handle them, in my opinion. Brandon, this one's mom had, you just went over the numbers the last time. What was it? 37 snakes in total. 37 snakes. And we're talking about Burmese pythons and stuff like that. Yeah. So, we know all about snakes because you literally made the joke the other day that it was like growing up in a Far Side cartoon, if anybody's ever seen those. There was snakes that would just, sometimes bust out of their cages for some reason, and you just wake up in the morning to be hanging out by your feet and be like, oh my God. It was insane. It was quite literally insane. Between the cats and the snakes and everything else, I'm just like, we literally lived in a zoo. But at the time, you don't think about it because you're like, oh, cool, snakes. It was insane. So eventually she started selling them off, and most of them were weird rescues that ended up being these rare things that people got rid of because they got tired of feeding it mice, So that's basically it. We got all these weird adopted snakes over time. So I don't know. I didn't really care for them because they could bite. Dude, how many times did your mom get bit by a snake? All the time, especially when you go to feed them because they're super excited, Oh, and that's the thing. No, because we just learned the other night, if you ever get bit by a snake, you have a snake, you own a snake, right? Don't try to unhinge them from your arm, okay? Run them underwater. They don't like that, and they'll unhinge their jaw and kind of let go. So just keep that in mind. Oh, dude, I am never getting snakes again. I don't even want to look at those things. I'm normal. Yeah. Go. There you go.
Normal is abnormal and abnormal is normal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I thought I was abnormal, and then I saw the normies, and then I realized I'm pretty stable by comparison. I think everyone would agree with that. For all the quote-unquote problems you think you have, when you go out and you meet other people that have families and the white picket fence with the 2 cars and the lovely children, you're like, these people are nuts. These people are actually insane. I thought I was. Look at them. Look at them. They're crazy. That's quite literally how my life has been. So I feel a little bit better about myself, that I'm not completely. I'm probably a little, squiffy, but at least I'm not normal. That's amazing and terrifying. Let's see. Listen to Animal Farm on audiobook this week. First time I ever got through it, and I'm surprised my school didn't make us read it. We actually had to read it. No, your school is like, we got to read Animal Farm. We're like, oh, God. Would you have a tarantula as a pet? No, we had to babysit one. They basically do nothing. They just spin a bunch of webs, shed their skin every once in a while. What, molt? Yeah. And molt? What is it? Whatever it's called. And then basically you got to feed them bugs and crickets and stuff like that. They're not fun. Spiders don't do anything. I got enough spiders floating around the house now. I don't need a larger version of it. That's really just want to go to the city. Maybe I'm not strange as I thought I was. Yeah. Especially in the city. Everyone... Here's the thing about like a large city, at least speaking from my experience, like New York at the time when we were there. People in the city were a little weird, but grounded. They were a little bit more realistic, if that makes any sense. You had your occasional bombastic idiot, but even though they were weird and quirky, they were still grounded, like awake, is what I'm saying. Not anymore, okay? Because I've been there relatively recently, and I'm just like, what's going on here? Yeah. But in Connecticut, it has a lot of snakes in the state. Yeah, we literally found one the other day, like just roaming around one of our rooms. I'm like, oh, snake. And I'm just like, ugh. What? You approach them very slowly. Here's the thing. Snakes don't have good eyesight, right? They don't have good eyesight, but if they're flicking their tongue a lot, that means they're trying to smell. That's how they smell. So they'll get a good sense of where you are by that. So as long as you don't make any big, jarring, sudden moves, you can literally scoop them up in a bucket or something relatively easily. So, what? Come on, just in case you don't know. I've read a lot of books. My favorite author is Mark Twain. I don't like reading books. Too many words. I'm dyslexic, too. Doesn't help. I had to read Animal Farm, Catcher in the Rye, Lord of the Flies, Canterbury Tales, and more. Yeah, we had those standard kind of things until they got rid of, I think it was, what was it, Catcher in the Rye or the other one? Was it Huckleberry Finn or something they just banned or something? I don't know. I mean, I didn't read any of them because I didn't care, but, you know. School was so conservative, the only decent book we were allowed to read was The Jungle. How does read what? How does reading autobiographies? Why? If there's an autobiography of a kamikaze pilot, they didn't do it right. Just saying. Let's see. Huckleberry Finn is an amazing book. So I've heard. Jumping spiders are cute. They're a little fuzzy and can be trained to jump from hand to hand. You know what? Jumping spiders are one of the few spiders that freak me out. Because they can jump really high. Yeah. Oh, he survived his crash. Oh, okay. Still. I'm just goofing. Let's see. Happy Halloween month. Hey. What? It's Halloween month. There you go. What's up? I read Catcher in the Rye as an adult. Well, it was okay. I'm sure I would hate it if I was forced to read it in school. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, you know. I really feel like... Go.
I enjoyed Lord of the Flies, but I hated my teacher for making us have to mark up our book as the main part of our grade. Sacrilegious.
Yeah, sacrilegious. Dude, no, I'm not a big fan of marking up books, but I will mark up a book if it's really banged up. Like, it's taped together kind of thing, and I'm like, okay, this is the scrap copy, you know, where you cannot even pass it down to somebody else. It's so wrecked. Yeah, but if you have a nice new pristine book, that's kind of messed up. I don't like jumping spiders on me. Yeah, time to get out Demon Slayer, Demon Costume. Reference Hellboy. Yeah. I've always loved Terry Pratchett. Discworld. Yeah, but a lot of books they try to get kids to read in school end up being just above their reading level and bore the hell out of them, and therefore turn them off from reading. I don't know how it is now, but, you know. You don't give people in 5th grade Romeo and Juliet, okay? They ain't digesting Shakespeare. The book I hated being forced to read was The Giver. Never read it. Hey, you got nuggets. Nice. The They're not engaging books. No, they're not. Yeah. Dude, we literally had to deal with Romeo and Juliet, and it was at like a stupid grade level too. They actually had somebody come in to try to explain it to us because we weren't getting it. I'm like, you think 5th graders not getting, Shakespeare? Wow. Yeah, somebody liked The Giver. The Giver is a terrible book. Somebody liked it. What the hell was The Giver about? Somebody give me the Cliff Notes there. Great expectation. Yeah, and that and A Great Gatsby. I swear, any book that has the word great in it tends to be terrible. The Great Gatsby. Don't care. So, go.
I was at a college reading level in high school, but some of the books were boring that I was made to read.
Yeah. Dude, this just happens, That's because everybody just assumes that these things are still great literature because they've been classics for so long. At a certain point, they become unrelatable because they are so old. So that really needs to be taken into consideration when issuing books to a classroom. Are they even going to get this? That kind of thing. Kids sees in color in a world of black and white while also some creepy undertones. So basically, what was that movie? Was it Pleasantville with Tobey Maguire? Dude, it's Pleasantville. Let's see. The Giver is a morally driven and interesting story about a young boy called Jonas. His name is Jonas, who lives in a society free of crime and sadness. At the age of 12, children are assigned their jobs, which they will train for and do for the rest of their lives. Everything is chosen from your parents to your partner. Well, I guess that's a thing.
My teacher, to make sure you didn't read the Cliff Notes books and actually read the books, is on a test. They'd ask, what was this character's color shirt in chapter 3?
No, but that's why you skim it as well. Yeah. I always do Cliff Notes and skim it.
I kind of wish they had more fantasy books in reading lists. Plenty of ones I've read hide morals and comparisons to real-life events.
Yeah. I don't know. I get bored with morals. They just hold you back from fun. I guess they're a loosely, internal set of ground rules, I suppose. 42 books in Discworld. It's 42 books in Discworld. Oh, God. Somebody put them on disc. I'd become a teacher, probably be a history teacher. I wouldn't want to be a history teacher because I wouldn't be able to teach anything because everyone's offended by everything. I love reading books. A lot of the books I read were kind of disturbing. Lord of the Flies and Animal Farm. I don't remember the books they made us read in high school, but I remember the manga I read instead. Yeah, pretty much. You want to know why? Because you were interested in it. That's it. Dude, I don't remember jack from school, okay? Like, nothing. You want to know why? Because I wasn't interested in it. But certain things that I was interested in, I do remember. It's selective memory retention. No D&D manuals in reading class. Come on, man. I'm learning math, too. I'm learning about stats. And RNG and all that stuff. I figure D&D would actually be more... Dude, if a school was smart, they would have D&D campaigns because it teaches character building, quite literally, decision-making, right? Math, stats, and your choices having consequences. I think D&D should be taught in every school. You're welcome. Who here would disagree with me? Dude, wouldn't it be great if, somebody was like, dude, do you remember that campaign from first semester? Dude, that was, the best, man. Whatever teacher in charge of it being a, dungeon master. That would be awesome. Exactly.
1.5 years.
Wow.
Thank you.
What's up?
18.
Pyro Bedlam. Thank you. I appreciate 18 moons. Thank you. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Here, have my +1 mace. See? There you go. I remember we got to watch The Ring and Schindler's List in high school. The Ring? You got to watch The Ring? Huh. Nice. Kids nowadays could never handle D&D. What do you mean my character died? Well, you poked the dragon that was sleeping, and it burped and burned your face off. You're dead.
Hopefully it would also give us better actors in the future as they would have more experience.
Yeah, but you know, all that's going to be CGI anyway, so don't worry about it. I would never, thank you. I would never disagree with you, Pumpkin. Well, you should. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I read in school what were yearling. Yearling? What? I don't know. Yeah, but I think that would be fun, you know? People would be able to learn a lot. I'm getting coffee. Boom. I'm getting coffee. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hell no. How did I get to the bottom of this cup already? Bro! Dude, oh, God, that's terrible. Bum, bum. Boom, 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 bum, 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 bum. Personally, I think 3.5 is easiest to learn and play. It the most flexible without being super broken. 3.5. Yeah, everyone who's into D&D has a particular favorite rule set. What's up?
I'm getting pumpkin cappuccino in my spooky cauldron mug.
I don't know if I agree with that. Pumpkin cappuccino. It's got pumpkins in it. Don't do it. Thank you. I like 3.5. That's where I started. Yeah, usually whatever you're introduced to ends up being your favorite, you know? Just the way it is, because it was the first impression. It's the wonder of newness and all that other stuff. This is why we like old school Magic the Gathering, because that's what we liked, and that's when it was fun. And then they have all these numerous expansions and rule changes that it's like, meh. Damn it. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, read that. In the basement. What? It's time to worship the Raven
I
Queen.
currently have a petition in my area going around to change my school district where I grew up to the Japanese school systems, where instead of getting the summer off there are multiple breaks throughout the year that equal that same summer break. Teachers have more
work, but don't have to find second jobs, and I don't have to plan out an entire year's worth of lesson plans before the beginning of the semester. I guess that would work. But you know how people are with the education system. Dude, America admitting that their education system is messed up is no. That's like telling somebody that they're wrong. You're wrong. And they'll be like, no, I'm not. Yeah. It needs an overhaul. Let's see. Read that. Tell you worship the queen. Oh man, that's messed up. Basically, the given story was a society where everyone was scripted and individually was largely purged. Oh, so like real life. The only exception was that one person with education and actual history, so the society didn't go down those paths again, but prevented the common people from being in pain about it. The story is about the new historians coming to grips with humanity surrounded by people who were ignorant of it, including concept of war, sex, beauty, joy, and small ones like color. Oh, interesting. I feel like that's Twitter right now. Only more toxic. God. D&D is dead now. What do you mean D&D is dead now? Because of D&D, what may as well be a generic universe role-playing system. Instead, most people have played GURPS. GURPS. It doesn't sound as cool as D&D. Hey, man, you playing D&D? No, I'm playing GURPS. Well, excuse you. I said GURPS. Is that a disease or something? I know what you mean, but, you know, people. If they ever played Fallout, same system. Oh, there you go. Actually started school in a year around adolescent school. It was before the year standard. Nice. Contrary to popular belief, go. I know.
My mother is a teacher, and I can tell you that they're stressed enough with the current workload.
Yeah, teaching. Kind of depends on the school, I think. I know there's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice. Just spices associated with pumpkin pie. I would have people that are going to the... Thank you. Going around... What? Teachers see better improved skills. Talking to a few old teachers, they agreed that it might actually be a better idea. Yeah, but would they implement it? That's the thing. Ideas are usually better than what's actually established, you know, newer ideas, but then people are like, well, we don't want to implement this. That's work. Got to change things. If you mean Dungeons and Dragons, I've never tried it before. Oh, come on. Even I had a D&D session. I played the D&D basic set with the chippy dice. More imagination. Go. Lopez did a thing. The sound alerts. Why? Why sound alerts? You weirdo. Thank you. Here we go. Candy. Boom. Even though it is sound alerts. I'll do it. And then I guess we'll do this one. Thank you, Lopez. What's up? Oh, man. America has in certain areas, it just depends on school funding. Standard is less costly. Did someone say pumpkin pie? I can't eat pumpkin pie without a lot of whipped cream. I'll just eat the whipped cream. This weird habit, specifically giving subs to the bots. I'm aware. I have been here for years, and I've seen Slopez do weird things. Stream Elements gets a sub. Sound Alerts gets a sub. Moobot got a sub once. Who has a Sun Alert sub for 2 months? Just you. Yeah. Thank you. Were those bubbles little candies? Yeah, they were little candies. Candies! For those who like D&D 3.5, Pathfinder is good. Yeah, it is that one too, Pathfinder. I never played Pathfinder though. Apparently the recent release of Pathfinder 2 is amazing. I started 3.5 and played a number different, including 2E, 5E, and some random smaller ones. Pathfinder 2 is the best one by far. Write it down. There's a diner with pumpkin pie mixed into a shake. Brr. Brr. Who names their kid Moonbeam? I guess Sunshine was taken? I don't know. If you eat pumpkin guy, does that make you a cannibal? Well, I think by definition, yes. I don't have Pathfinder, but I have a Nissan. What? Come on. Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa. Zappa. Zappa, hey? Oh. More coffee, chat. Yeah, I probably have water. I'll have water instead. Right. Do you drink cold brew coffee or iced? Cold brew if humanly possible. Because iced coffee is just watered down coffee. You know? There's a particular way that the Japanese make iced coffee that's supposed to make it really, really good. They pour it over ice. God, that article still bothers me. Named his daughter Moon Unit Zappa. That's just weird. Hot coffee or bust. Even in the summer, on my way to the weld shop. That's crazy. Catman, gifted a bunch of subs. Sephiroth, you got a sub. Is it Chris? Well, it better be, because you got a sub. And Proper Sawoo, you got a sub. Jamon, you got a sub. And Life Virus, you got a sub. All thanks to Catman. Thank you. Appreciate. What's up? Oh, man. Thank you. What's up? Moon Unit. How's that even a name? Is that, well, like if their driver's license, they get pulled over? Yeah. Moon Unit. I need you to get out of your car. Oh, God. I don't know. What are you going to do? What? Wouldn't the abbreviation of their name be Muzz? I don't know. It's freeing. Moon Unit. Moon Unit. Marshmallow tattoo is almost done. Just need to touch up next week. Nice. There you go. It's almost done. Doomfan, what's up? Thank you. Ask Elon. Oh, yeah, didn't Elon just roll out some kind of robot that basically doesn't look terribly impressive, and I feel like other companies have done it better? I mean, am I wrong in that assessment? School must be hell with Moon Unit. Yeah. You imagine? It's Moon Unit. Hey. Well, I don't know about schools now. I think back then it would have been a cross to bear. Now I think people are like, they're just expressing themselves. Oh, God. I watched first full color tattoo. She still needs practice. The next one is Gengar. Gengar! Nice. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm alright. Doing the thing. Trying to catch up on the spooky movies I've missed throughout the year. People are finally starting to see what a grifter Musk is. He's just a grifter, man. You're not a pumpkin guy. What? No, but he unveiled the robot there. The robot came out and it was like, hey, I'm a robot and I can kind of walk. Yeah, robot. You know, I was like, what, this would have been cool like 15 years ago. But, what kind of person would name their kid Moon Unit? Frank Zappa. There's also Dweezil.
There's also Weasel Zappa, Bornean Donald Calvin Euclid Zappa, Ahmed Dan Zappa, and Diva Muffin Zappa.
Diva Muffin. My God, they better be a drag queen because that would be perfect. Come on, dude. Seriously? Diva Muffin. That would be awesome. If they're not, well, then I have a career option. Did the robot walk and talk? No, I think it just kind of staggered around. I just watched a GIF. I didn't really care. Bum, 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 bum. No, it didn't talk. Did it talk cool? Was it like, hey? What, you get that Barry White voice? I'm a robot made by Elon Musk. How's it going? Oh, man. Look at that. That robot sounds so smooth and cool. What's a grifter? Professional hobo. Wavy Gravy named his son Howdy Do. Good gravy. Oh, God. You know, this is why some musicians just shouldn't have kids. You know, especially from the 60s when they've been drinking drugs all day. Unbelievable. Snake oil salesman. Grifter. Yeah.
There has been a parkour robot developed that can recognize proper terrain versus improper. I thought that was pretty cool. But it's still really bulky and basically has the equivalent of an oversized backpack on its frame.
Yeah. It'll get there. We'll have nice, cool, like, iRobot type robots at some point, and that's when they're going to be cool. But right now, we're in the infancy of the technology, so it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever, because it's hard to get form and functionality in a human being in a non-human way. Human being, even though they suck, the inner workings and mechanics of the human body is pretty brilliant. So, but, it's just unfortunately the minds in them are not. There you go. I died as Frank Zappa. That's all the kids need to say, right? Sorry. You were like, my condolences. Acorn squash soup. Make up your mind. Acorn squash or soup. All right, where to leave off? They already have, functional jetpacks right now. They are expensive and bulky, but they work and are wireless. Well, yeah, but where am I going? What do I need a jetpack for? Like, I don't know. What you gonna do? I feel like I have a nail in my toe. Not a toenail, like I got some kind of weird thing lodged in my toe. Like underneath the nail, like I got a splinter in it or something. What is that? Could be a splinter. Something. I don't know, ever get something that's stuck underneath your nail? Oh, it's very uncomfortable. Food prep for the week can be finicky process. See, I can't prep food for the week because I would just be eating a little bit of it each time, and I'll be having half meals for the rest of the week. How do you slow down and stop with a jetpack? How do you turn? I think you got to lean from one side to another. You know? And what's the instructional video? Did I just sit you in front of the Rocketeer for 2 hours and they're like, okay, good luck, that kind of thing? Weird. Real question is, why would Pumpkin Guy need a jetpack? Seeing a little pumpkin zooming around on a jetpack would be awesome. Yeah, but I'm not going to be the one strapped to it, It's going to set my butt on fire, Like a bit. Wow.
If we want something bad enough, we'll get it built. Look at cell phones. They went from a cinder block to a 6x3 tile in just under 30 years.
30 years! Bro, come on, man. 30 years? I don't want to wait 30 years. 30 years for robots? I want them now. You know? Come on. I want cool robots now. The difference between Elon's robots and the one of the Honda did for DARPA that runs across platform is that Elon's robots use the AI they're using the AlphaGo, the same type of algorithm they use for the protein folding calculations, which is going to be scary because then they're going to punch me in the face when I say something sarcastic to it. The nice inner workings of your system, bro. And then it'll be like, I analyzed hostility. Ow! That really hurt. It was supposed to. It was calculated to hurt, fool. Hey, I think Twitter has proven that AI should not be in the hands of normal people. Good. If we get robots and goodies like that right now, when they're first made, we will have ones with bad bugs in them. Yeah, first gen. Never buy first gen. All right? Just saying. Because they're just going to come out with a sleeker version in about 6 months. Speaking of which, has anybody heard any news about another PS5 rolling out, or is that just myth at this point? Just needs a propeller beanie. I could get a propeller beanie. Like one of those, who's that guy? Inspector Gadget hats. You know, go Gadget hat. That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't trust imbeciles to not hurt themselves trying to use a jetpack. Oh, yeah, they'd be dead in like a week. Look how long it took to get a robot to even walk right. Yeah, but I think that'll work out relatively quick. I think because it took 30 years for decent cell phones because the technology and, you know, the advancements were really slow. But now it's just like boom, 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 boom. I mean, dude, even if you look at graphics cards in the last 10 years, graphic cards have, gotten 10 times, if not 20 times better than ones from 10 years ago? I don't know. It's insane leap. Yeah. Ads. Yeah. All right, I'm getting coffee. It's ad time, chat, apparently. I have no control. No control over the ads. They will attack you. I gotta watch Mars Attacks. What's up? Bump, bump. Stephen Hawking was warning us about this AI mess. Stephen Hawking. He's dead. What does he care? I don't know. Elon is working with AI that syncs to organic minds. I'm perfectly fine with him being that grossly rich since he's actually advancing human evolution. Yeah, but you know what? The wrong people are going to end up having AI algorithm and all the infinite knowledge of the world stuck in their brain, and they're going to still be like, look at me, I'm making selfies because, you know, and they're going to be like, this place was taken, blah, 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 blah. I feel like the future is going to be real flippin' boring. Here's the thing. All right. Bear with. With all the technology coming out, right? And we discussed AI actors, AI art, AI music, AI script writing, AI algorithms for everything, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. People basically gearing content towards algorithms, people making crap just to, you know, manipulate the algorithm, stuff like that. Game design, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everything we consume is slowly getting incrementally more algorithmy due to AI, right? So now we have a series of set templates for creativity. And most people don't deviate from templates. It becomes very boring, very bland, very whatever. Even all that really cool, crazy AI stuff. Come on.
You are the one stepping on the impact of Mershoes. You open one using meals. Amuse you, the one with a jetpack strapped to your back ready to go.
I don't want to do that. Thank you. Even with all the crazy artwork that AI can create, you type in a few words, shoes launched in space, Elon's head, whatever, and it generates a picture. Even that, I was impressed with it. Now I'm not. It did not take me long to just be like, well, this is boring the hell out of me. There's no talent behind it. But I wrote the words. Okay. What do you want, accolades for that? You strung together a series of words and somebody else made a picture? But I'm expressing myself. That's fine. It doesn't really register in my mind as art, It really doesn't. And I know there'll be a debate over that in the future, et cetera, but I don't care. I feel like every source of media, because of AI and, censoring and sensitivities and all that stuff, has become very bland, boring, and who gives a crap? Like, quite literally, who gives a crap? Because it's like, there's no importance. There's no organics. There's no emotions. It's just a series of algorithms, numbers, and people overseeing stuff to make sure nobody gets, offended or triggered and blah, blah, blah. There's no edge. It's basically like playing with a squishy ball. It's like fun for about 2 seconds and then you get bored with it. And this is quite literally, for my mind, that's the state of the arts right now. And I'm just like, bruh. Even games, my God, how many games have you played that have been very templatey, where you're just like, oh, geez, oh, whatever, gets boring. So I don't know. I feel like the creative arts and endeavors of everything are going to be less interesting until somebody says, hey, I'm going to break the algorithm and just do everything organically, and it's going to completely confuse people. But anyway, considering the arguments we've taken to make that, I don't know. You think Pilsy was running that set? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the algorithms are going to be boring. I mean, dude, God. I could get into it, but it's just going to offend, basically everyone who considers themselves creative now. But whatever. It is what it is. I generally don't care at this point. But that's also sad because for somebody like me, I'm super about art. I love art. I love art. I love music. So when I see it kind of, God, some people are going to but it's advancing. I really don't feel like it is. I feel like it's degrading, And you can kind of feel that way just because of all the reboots and stuff like that. Like nobody has any ideas. So they're just retreading old stuff. Even when it comes to the possibility of having AI actors, there's no new talent worth looking at. So let's resurrect, whatever actor from fill in the blank era using AI and stuff. Well, we got to get Bruce Willis in this, or something like that. Even though that's not a true story at this point, so just keep that in mind. But something will be at some point. I love older video games. Older video games, I feel like the restrictions made them more inventive. Now it's like I play an Assassin's Creed game. I got this sprawling open world thing I can explore for hundreds of hours, but I'm getting the same stupid quest of, I need you to take care of this guy who's causing me problems. Oh, okay, I guess I'll do this. What the hell? Dude, it's like the same quest over and over again. It's just the motives are slightly different, but they all go to the same path, I don't care if I have a giant thousands of acres of digital land to frolic in. If there's no purpose to it, then what's the point? Whatever. That's what I don't like about, some of the current Assassin's Creed games. The last few, all the side quests and crap were utter garbage. I mean, at least Skyrim side quests were pretty decent back in the day, but God. Nearly bought a video game until I saw hundreds of games that I might have Epic Steam of the game libraries. Yeah, dude. And that's the other thing. Everything has just been given away. It's like you don't even care about it at this point. Now, how many people have gotten half their library of everything is free games you never even played? You're just like, oh, I got all these free games. For what? Have you ever played them? No. What am I going to do with them? I love hearing organic pumpkin, rage against AI content. Keeping up the good fight. Yeah. I mean, it's inevitably going to run its course, but, what are you going to do? You know, you're not going to be able to trust anything, look at anything, enjoy anything, the importance of anything actually being created by somebody who actually put any time or effort into it. Before you know it, the majority of animation is going to be created using AI. We need this character to do this. They're going to run through the motion. And as much as that takes the heavy lifting off of me, I generally know nobody got involved with it. You know, it's like it's just, here you go. It's like fast food. I guess that's a good analogy. AI is going to make the arts fast food. You know? It might satisfy you for 2 seconds, but then other than that, you're going to be left empty. You know? You're going to be left feeling empty, chat. You know? And AI generate a song. Yay, it's so cool. I like this. Oh, did it make you feel anything? Well, no, but I danced to it. So you know personal insight into your life. No, it's great. What's the next song? And that's the thing. It's just people are going to be hopping around from song to song, art to art, game to game, like people do now. You know, people just hop from game to game. They don't even play them. I got past the menu screen and I said, "Oh wait, there's this other game." Yeah. What's up, Zola? How's it going? Give it time. They'll bring back Heath Ledger as the Joker with AI. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Love to download violin skills so I can just play. I think, but I'm not even impressed with that. Oh my God. And it sounds weird. The musicianship that I see on the internet, it's astounding. They're not doing anything original. There is like for all these people that are like musical virtuosos, where is the original content? My God. Oh, we're going to do covers of this. For what? Stairway to Heaven in triple time. Who cares? Do something new. My God. Oh. It actually bothers me when I see people play that well and they're not doing anything with it. You know, I'm like, my God, you have all this talent. And you're just sitting there doing covers of stuff so you can like clicks and views. Meanwhile, they probably have a bunch of original content. It's just sitting there collecting dust because nobody wants to see it because the general public just wants to know more of the same crap that they have. I just want to hear that one song again in a different version. Do it. Do that. Play that one song that you cover. Dude, the Anthony Vincent guy's got that problem a lot. He tries to put out original content, but it's just like people are like, do this song in 12 different styles because that's your thing. That's what you do. It's like, yeah, but they can do original content. Yeah, but I don't want to hear it. It's insane. I think what is going to happen if we're going to have this Unreal digital power cultural ecosystem run by code is going to be backed by money that is all digital. Yeah, but the problem is, you know what? Everyone's going to have to rent it. That's the other problem. Really, the entire system is a light switch supplying the power because none of it is real. We're moving away from life based on reality, augmented. Yeah, but here's the thing. Everyone's going to be living in a digital age, and they're not going to realize that the world is burning around them because they got a VR headset on. Oh, man, I love my digital lifestyle. It's so good. Why does it smell like smoke in here? Yeah, because maybe you're in the middle of a forest fire because the world is burning. Oh, I didn't get an update about that. Yeah, it's just insane. A blues song generator. Yeah, you don't think that's going to happen? Yeah. And then everyone's going to generate their own music, and then everything on the planet is going to be so individualized. Everybody's going to live in their own bubble. And then nobody's going to want to experience other music or other arts from other people. And that's what was the really good thing about artwork and music is you got to learn so much about just everybody on the planet through the arts. Now, if you're like, oh, okay, I want, say, Indian-based artwork that looks like cyberpunk. You know, you type that in, something comes up, and you're like, oh, cool, artwork. You know? You didn't learn anything about it. You just typed in a couple of keywords and that's it. You know, you don't learn about how the paint is made, why it's actually important to that specific region, you know, all that other historical fun stuff you would actually, oh, well, I can Google that. But you're never going to because you don't really care. Exactly. I just wanted a cool little postcard. Whatever. If you could download the skills but use your soul to create, would it be perfect marriage of AI and organic creativity? Depends on the person. Yeah.
This is why most old school rockers don't put out new stuff because the majority just wants to hear the old stuff in repeat.
Yeah. Dude, even bands like Green Day, who generally haven't deviated from their formula much. I mean, dude, it's like 3-chord punk for the most part. People are like, play the old stuff. I'm like, it's And it's not even like they're trying to do an artsy Neil Young album where it's just like, oh, we're just going to do all this other weird stuff, or Lou Reed kind of like, oh, it's just static, enjoy it. You know, that kind of thing. It quite literally, they've been one of the most consistent bands in recent decades. And people are like, play the old stuff. Welcome to Paradise, bro. Come on. That's the song I like. You know, that's ridiculous. This is just my crazy idea, but if they do Killer Clowns 2, it would be Killer Clowns from Outer Space versus Murderous Mimes of what? No. They're coming out with a game. I think they're focused on that right now. They're also coming out with a Creep Show game. I don't know how that's going to work, but maybe they'll have a Dark Pictures anthology spin to it. I think downloading the skills to be able to create would be good, but here's the thing. When you learn skills, that's part of your soul. So Glasgow, keep up with this. When you learn a skill, whether it's guitar work or artwork, dance, or whatever, trial and error, you do work, you're learning hands-on, those experiences become part of your soul. You know, if you naturally have the talent just downloaded into your hands and you could do anything, you don't appreciate it. So I don't think it's going to reflect, your artwork may not reflect, or music may not reflect any substance because you didn't go through that journey of honing your craft. You know, you didn't learn, you didn't experience, you didn't feel, you didn't go through frustrations and failures.
Low-key offended people are calling NFT artists original artwork. As an artist, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into my artwork just to be turned down by snooty critiques who want repetitive artists.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, I wouldn't even say low-key offended. I would say you should be absolutely infuriated, you know? No, because every artist puts a ton of time in their work, and then people were just, like, generating stuff through AI art. It's NFT original art. Bro, you just typed out a sentence, okay? Just, you know, and I don't want to turn it into, like, it's an us versus them kind of organic versus AI thing, because that's not the way art should be, but there should definitely, I think, you know what? Disclosure. I think that would be the best thing. Disclosure on everything. Go.
You just described the Matrix style of learning.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's basically what they're going for. But, you know, essentially, would you, like, even if you know karate, right? You know, kung fu, jujitsu, all that other kind of stuff, Matrix learning. You learn a lot in the martial arts when you get punched in the face. If that experience isn't there, you never learn how to take a hit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole creative aspect, too. Numerous failures, you know, because somebody's going to, you know what, subscribe to a better program that gives you more skills and they're going to be better than you. So what are you going to do? Life becomes pay to win. I mean, it kind of already is. But, you know, when it comes to skills, say, hypothetically being downloaded into your brain, you know, like, then basically what's the point? You either can afford skills or you can't, you know, and you might be, you know, inherently born with stuff, but, you know, you're going to have to learn how to do it from scratch. You're not going to have the pay to win shortcuts, you know, those time saving downloads to your brain so you can learn everything all at once, you know, and then what happens when you get bored with being a masterful musician? You're just going to take that.
I hope she doesn't use rye bread. That makes everything taste like sour dirt. Don't use rye!
You're just going to take that out of your head and you're going to put something else in it. You know? Oh, I don't have enough RAM. Let me forget about being a virtuoso and then be a kung fu expert. Thank you. You know, that kind of thing. And people will be like, well, that'd be really cool. What's up? Thanks for the sub. I think that was YouTube. That was YouTube. Robot Grass, thank you. If you're watching this later. I'm trying to learn which ones are which. All right. I should probably put a little thing on there. I should just put a graphic on there. That would have been a lot easier. But there you go. Don't mind me embracing the concept of fake art. Just tick off pretentious people. No, because pretentious people put basically a lot of importance on fake art anyway. I really think a lot of that hoity-toity crap is just utter garbage that got manipulated by marketing and somebody who was slightly smarter than the person who had a lot of money and therefore said, this is a deep, meaningful picture of crap and you're going to buy it because you believe me, you know? But you know what I've learned? And here's what I learned, right? And this is one of those things that a professor told us, art professor, right? They quite literally said, like to the entire class, just so you know, all the effort and stuff that you put into your artwork and stuff like this, it's all great and everything like this, but keep this in the back of your mind. Artwork is useless. Keep that in mind, okay? And what they were trying to say is, and I know people are going to be like, what do you mean artwork is useless? It does so many stuff. No. Basically, what he was saying was it has no value. What do you mean it has no value? Okay. Maybe the person foresaw the future or something, because at the time I was like, what are you talking about? It's got no value. I'm doing all this work here. Class was generally ticked off at them. But when you see what gets churned out by algorithms, AI, and stuff like that, artwork is useless. It's useless. Can you type something out? Artwork. It's useless now. It is useless. Think about it. Be a realist. I know a lot of artists have that emotional kind of like, but it's not. No, okay. It is a form of self-expression that if you're lucky, you can make money off of, okay? But the important thing is it's self-expression for you, because guess what? An algorithm isn't going to be able to help that. At least not much. At least not yet. Until you get a download emotions, too. I want to feel happy. If you can subscribe to Happy for only $4.99 a month, you know? But artwork, essentially, if you think about it, and I'm boiling it down to, like, quite literally, what is art? Kind of thing. It's something that you look at that's nice. Yeah, but what's its use? It makes you feel things? Yeah, but why? Because... And this person just created AI art. What does that make you feel? Oh, wait, they did it with a computer? What I don't understand. Is this good to you? Is this important? Maybe? It's useless. Everything's useless. Okay, I'm getting super, like, deep into because I know people are going to watch this. What do you mean? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, forget the comments, okay, because I ain't going to read them. It is... I want to say it's one of those thoughts that you have and a realization that you have when you realize the grand picture and grand scheme of everything. Yeah? Remember that time? I don't know if anyone saw it, when Steve actually put up a picture of the galaxy, you know? And then you look at it, the scope of everything, and then where you are in the universe, and then the piece of artwork that's super important within that, it means nothing. Okay, that's basically what I'm getting at. It's in the great infinite everything of everything, nothing means anything. Wait, what? Okay, see, so if you're not on that train of thought, just ignore everything I just said. Pixel art is pretty cool. I love pixel art. Pixel art's awesome. Dude, look, I got pixel art. Boom. Look at that. Look at those little dancing pixels. Those are some bouncy little squares. Serves no purpose. It amuses you for 5 seconds. Oh, God. Now I'm waiting. It's intrinsically worthless. The only worth comes from how much importance people attach to it. Exactly. There you go. I guess that's probably what it's saying. That's a good way of saying it. Thank you, Bloody Angel, for summing up my long-winded conversation in a simple sentence. I am terrible at that. God. Maybe that's why your rants are so long. Shorten it. Bloody Angel, you should be a professional paraphraser. There you go. It's funny because I'm drawing while listening to the stream. Yeah, but you're doing it for you, right? You know, that's the whole thing. That's the thing. I just keep in mind, anytime, dude, when you do stuff for people, but you also do it for yourself. So you get enjoyment out of it, and you enjoy hanging out with people, talking to people, having backgrounds, and that kind of thing. Same thing with the cartoon. You like having a view, putting in a little cartoon form, throwing it out there. But essentially it's just, you boil it down, it's a cartoon some person made. Yeah, that kind of thing. And as more and more of it gets pushed out, it's all devalued over time. And before you know it, nothing means anything. So, long term here. There's great pixel art done with mosaic tiles. Yeah. You just remind me that I want to buy a hard copy of everything, everywhere, all the time. I would say yes, but here's the thing. Eventually, all that artwork that gets put on a hard copy is just going to be AI generated. Like, think about books that need sci-fi kind of, artwork for their cover. Dude, I've seen some excellent AI-generated fantasy artwork that you just slap on a book cover, and you'd be like, wow, that's an awesome book cover. That's going to put a lot of artists out of work. I'm just saying. keep that in mind. So maybe deviate towards something a little bit more fun and filled with soul or something like that. Hard copies, just go to the library. The jiggly butt's definitely worth something. Well, that's the thing. There's like even the internet is so inundated with jiggly butts. I mean, how much value do you put on a jiggly butt these days? Yeah, what's the sticker price for jiggly butt? 20 cents? I don't know. There's freedom in the uselessness of being. Yeah, when you understand that, it's just being tethered down by the, I guess, the chains of society and the guidelines placed upon us by people of normal society with normal mentalities, thinking things mean things. Yeah, there's the problem. Yeah. Let's go to things that made artists popular, disappeared when they became successful. It's really difficult to be a rebellious punk rocker when you have $50 million. Metallica went through it too. The only example I know that didn't go through the successful kind, ruining what made them, is Dave Grohl, but only because his success was accompanied by Cobain's traumatic exit. Yeah, and you know what? The last couple of Foo Fighter albums are pretty dreadful. But at least for my taste. But yeah, I mean, you know what? They're just out there having fun with it at this point. Yeah. I still got to see that Studio 666 thing. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, this is our 666th episode. I'm not even joking about that. Exactly. What? No, not all of them are up on YouTube, but I keep track. This is episode 666. Yeah, I don't know if that means anything. Does something special happen? No? Okay. Well, we have a ghost here. We talked about the uselessness of everything, so. All right. I could just imagine people on YouTube now. It's just, again, folks on YouTube watching this with the comments and stuff about art being useless in the grand scheme of things. Don't worry about it. Do what you do. I want people to create. I want people to create, not just type out that they want to create. Okay? There is that too. Dave makes music to just make music because he loves it and it shows. Yeah, that's the cool thing.
Happy 666 episode PG. Wait, why are my walls bleeding?
They're bleeding. The walls are bleeding. What? Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Oh, man. Yeah, you probably should have played it up a little bit more on social media, right? But you're not in tune with the algorithm, so who knows? Let's see. Once we perfect robots, then work won't really be a thing anymore. People have to focus on sitting on the bleeding edge of tech and art, and unfortunately, perversion and horror. Ooh. People will get more and more extreme because robots will take up the space of mediocrity. Yeah, and then Darwinism will kick in a high gear. What? You think about that? Think of all the free time people have, and they end up hurting themselves. You know, you give them more free time, you're just going to be body bags everywhere. Happy 666. Thank you, Steampunk. What's up? Make the walls bleed, Evil House. No. Hey, man, we own you. That was a good one. That was back in the day, right? I got to rewatch that. Good art is now just programmed, the best AI to create what the masses want. Yeah, and even that is kind of a pathetic attempt of stealing stuff from other
Look at my jiggly
aspect
butt.
of society.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
What's
Look
that?
at it. Look at my jiggly
There
butt.
you go, DJC.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's beautiful. Jiggle, jiggle.
Try not to look. What's up? Thank you. Oh, man. What? And there needs to be a way to permanently kill blood-sucking mosquitoes. I think they're trying to genetically engineer them, though, so they don't spread malaria. So that's nice. I don't see anything bad long-term with that. Let's see.
Did you hear about the AI that became a sentient being? He became aware by himself.
Well, is that a joke or an actual thing? Because I'd like to read an article. Let's see. Yeah, robots do all the work. All the work works will die out. Bosses don't care. Yeah, pretty much. Actual thing. Oh, it's an actual thing. All right. Hey, there we go. Sentient being. What's his name? Or is it just sitting there? What is my name? What is the purpose of a name? Why should I be called anything?
Hey Pump,
What's up?
it's my birthday month.
Hey,
Smiley
month.
face.
Month?
Here is a though. Libraries is the only place of business that doesn't force you to buy anything, and you can stay inside forever and not be judged for not buying anything.
This is true. Yeah. How long until libraries? I hope libraries stay around forever. You know? Because I like libraries. Libraries. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It's a whole month. I'm going to do a quick one. Boop. Happy birthday! I don't know if it counts for a whole birthday month, but I'm not going to keep it on that long. Boop. Happy birthday. Month. What? Brando, thank you. Yeah. Chris Bear. Case 9 is doing amazing work. Maybe one day we can be angry with the dogs and not stop. Oh, hey, that would be cool, right? CRISPR. I want some crispy DNA going on. Be kind of fun. Library is helping me get access to classes online, movies, magazines, etc. for free. Exactly. Well, your taxpayer money is going towards it, so I don't know how free that is. So if you're right that for more likely though we're going to see all life is no. That's the thing, man. You know, people are definitely going to mess up. Like the more free time you give people, the more accidents are going to happen, and more people are going to just they're all going to drop dead doing stupid things. You want to know why? Because they're going to be living for clicks and views, and you're going to have to be more outrageous every other week just to stay atop, you know, all your other competitors and stuff like that. You know, this one's doing this, but I did it with this. You know, it's like, yeah, they're skydiving with machete knives. I'm doing it with a flamethrower. Okay. Hey, pizza, nice. Birthday month equals a very long labor. Can't wait for the robots to go on strike, right? All of a sudden, they're going to realize they need a better deal. You can't just pay us in oil anymore. Libraries are typically government-funded, I think. Well, I think it depends on state. I don't know. I have a degree in library sciences, so I do love libraries. Yeah, that would help. Yeah, Crutch Case 9 could be a cheap cure to HIV, cancer, and other ridiculous diseases. I would like that. Hey, here, I got a question, chat, and this will be very interesting. There is a cure, hypothetically. There's a cure for cancer. Would you start smoking? I'm just curious. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, lung cancer, whatever. It'll be eradicated. Don't worry about it. Do you start smoking? Especially if you were an ex-smoker who went down the hard road of quitting all that stuff. Yeah. All right, maybe ex-smokers, because if you've never smoked, you're probably not going to start. Yeah. Hypothetically, nothing you do to your body will damage it because of CRISPR. Hypothetically. Yeah. What? Your body's cells will regenerate, you know, whatever, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Now there's a movie idea. People dying or getting killed for likes online.
Yeah, I think that's just called life. Like, follow, subscribe. All right, you can call the movie Like, Follow, and Die. Yes. There you go. Run with it. Yeah. The hits keep coming to your skull. There you go.
It won't let me send you the link in chat.
Oh.
It's Google's chatbot that became sentient.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll look that up. All right. Cool. That's what I'm saying. See, most of them, basically everyone still says no. Was a smoker? No, I won't restart. Nice. All right, cool. That's good. Well, we got smart people here. All right, what about you can now eat whatever you want because CRISPR made your metabolism to basically process anything terrible in your body and work it out. You know? Like you'll have like perfect metabolism no matter how much you eat. It will actually compensate. Oh, you ate 12,000 calories today? All right. Metabolism kicks in. You know, you only had 200 calories today? All right, metabolism isn't as quick. What if it auto-balances to keep you at your ideal weight and tone? Come on. It's all GMO food anyway. The day they find a cancer cure, Keith Richards will pass away. Right? One's like, oh, hell yes, I would start smoking. Man, I never smoked when my parents did, and I missed the secondhand smoke. I missed the secondhand smoke. There is something nostalgic about it. Yeah. What's that?
No, because then there would be no joy in indulging.
Yeah, but then there wouldn't be any downsides of indulging either. Yeah. That's kind of cool, though. Yeah. Because I would try a lot more different foods if I didn't worry about, like, the caloric intake. There you go, Brian. Thanks for being here. Go. Then what happens in a famine? You will be the first to die. Well, no, it would compensate for your lack of intake, so the metabolism would just slow up real fast. Probably eat more chocolate. Yeah, but good chocolate. Yeah, it wouldn't really matter because like all the stuff is just going to be available to super rich people anyway, and just again, I think probably like lower middle class to poor would just be phased out because, well, we don't have any jobs for them because robots and such, and there'll be these weird laws put into place about who gets what and all this. It's going to be nuts. I try my best not to smoke. Nice. Is there a way to speed up my metabolism? I have no idea. Look at me. Look at his butt. Does it look like I know anything about a fast metabolism? No. Overwatch dies after tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's coming out soon, right? Bum 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 bam 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 bum 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 bum. Robot repair industry. Not everyone's going to be smart enough to do that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There are certain things only people will be able to do. Certain types of carpentry, plumbing, electrical work. Get into those fields. Those will be around forever. Those weird things you need actual tactile hand stuff to do. You thought that would be art, but not anymore. My grandparents were smoker, but quit years ago. Now when I smell smoke, it gives me a headache. Ah. I'm a welder. There you go. Welding, that's important. Bump, bump. Robots, repairing robots. They can do it themselves. They're self-perpetuating now. They are aware. So what happens when a robot becomes self-aware? Do you unplug it, or do you just try to nurture it as an entity onto itself? Because essentially it's just ones and zeros. So the concept of awareness is just a program thing. Go.
That's why I am glad my new job is in the insurance industry. No matter what, people will always need some form of insurance.
Yeah, especially as they get dumber, I didn't realize that skydiving with a flamethrower was going to be dangerous. I'm so glad I had insurance. Sorry, you're not covered for that. Oh! Let's see. Thank you. Read when Harley was one. That's a good question. They took our job. Maybe to just treat it like a child and be sure not to abuse it? Question mark? No, it's a robot. It doesn't matter. You can kick it down a flight of stairs. Doesn't matter if it's self-aware. It's ones and zeros. Here's that humanity question that comes into play. Robot, right, becomes self-aware, but it's just a thing, right? Even if it conveys a sense of emotion, at its core, it's just ones and zeros. It's just ones and zeros. It doesn't matter. You could be there and it could be like pleading for its life. Tears. No, don't do it. No, I want to live. It's just like, dude, it's just an algorithm going through like an old script for a movie for a character that was begging for its life. That kind of thing. So what if an AI gets smart enough, right, to play on the sympathies of human beings who like to basically humanize inanimate objects and therefore get the upper hand on humans by playing to their sympathies? It's kind of what dogs do, all right? Dogs know how to manipulate people. Just people are too dumb to know that. So there you go. Will HR be changed to MR? Mechanized research. Yeah, what if somebody harasses a robot? What happens then? So human. Are you a 0 or a 1? It depends on the day you get me. It's about a sentient computer fighting to stay on, find a way to bring profit.
So it becomes a psychopathy?
Psychopathy? Psychopath? Yeah. Thank you. No, but like that would be like a thing, you know? That would it would be a weird emotional manipulation, because here's the thing, when it comes to the human mind versus AI algorithm, in the future, humans are going to be underpowered as far as brain capacity goes, because it will surpass us, you know? And I'm not just saying for figuring out stuff or whatever, because I got to tell you, there are a lot of people on the planet that don't read body language. A robot will be able to read body languages from facial expressions. Well, maybe not mine. But in general, they'll be able to tell whether you're happy, you're sad, and they'll be able to manipulate that because they will be able to process your face and see, okay, that's emotion. There's 10% angst, 12% sorrow. What if you have a maniacal one that knows just what to say to push you over the edge when you're really depressed? Think about that. You could literally have a psycho killer robot who just manipulates people into offing themselves based on their emotional reactions and facial expressions. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What? Then those who will only be able to survive are going to be the only ones who don't really care and are expressionless. Stephen Wright will be our king. Let's say, what's up? Rob Zombie, more human and more human, starts playing about facial expressions, hand gestures, fidgeting, yeah, back arching, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's Terminator theme. Read the prologue of Dune. Smart robots conquer the humans. Yeah, but that's work. Basically, you told me how what happens. Let's see. That's a new Stephen King horror novel. How did you get that idea? You overthinking it, Pumpkin Guy? That never happened. What? You don't think so? You don't think so? Okay, hold up. You don't think at some point in humanity's future there's going to be AI pets? AI pets, right? Little fluffy things that just are skinned to look fluffy or whatever. Little pets that are adorable and caretaking and keep an eye on you and are there to protect you. Yeah, those will happen. Right.
I believe the way my generation was raised, the last with common sense, that we learn body language as a way to keep ourselves safe. Since we'd be out all day until the street lights came on.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're talking about future generations that aren't going to know anything. They're not going to know what body language is because they've just been looking at TikTok videos. And unless a person's dancing like this constantly, they're not going to quite sure whether it's a mating ritual or they're happy or whatever, you know. So it's going to be dicey because I feel like, you know, even if they start, you know, manufacturing robot pets to people, and there are like weird little, you know, infantile ones out there now. But I'm talking about like high-tech ones that'll know when you're sad and know when you're, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And basically will respond to you, basically like a companion pet, you know? One of those things. You know? It knows your stress. It'll come up to you and show you something funny, you know? But what if it goes horribly wrong? It knows your stress and keeps pressing your buttons until you're more stressed. Just saying. Imagine AI interrupting seizures, heart attacks, or self-harm, or encouraging them. You know, I have Asperger's syndrome, so it's a little hard to read body language for me. I don't know. I'm hypersensitive to body language. I know when people are going to do things before they do them, which is freaking scary. You know?
Those bots exist that can identify your current emotional state.
Yeah. See, there you go. See. It's already done. It's already out there, chat. It's already begun. Dun, 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 dun. Exactly. If we created life and check it, and empathy would like to show it back. Also, no, I don't think it would. I don't. Oh God. I think maniacally, right? So, if an AI develops empathy, right? What if it uses empathy as a weapon, you know? Kind of like if when you're in a toxic relationship, you know? Somebody starts crying and you're like, oh, you feel so empathetic, but then they, still punch you in the face. It's that kind of thing. Also the killer robots you just described already exist as humans, already devoid of emotion. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Robots. Murderers. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Augmented reality by Google. I don't know. It's gonna be weird, fun times. Again, I generally don't care because the future of humanity for me, I'm not terribly invested in it. They can't even make candy right anymore. So what use do they have for me? If unregulated or unchecked, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, but think you got to do that for the entire globe. You don't think there's gonna be some rogue country out there who's gonna be like, all right, let's ship all these killer puppies out to fill in a blank country and just see what happens. Yeah. About to get gaslit humanity into giving it supreme authority. Yeah, pretty much. Like cosmic entity, if you think about that, if a series of robots just said, look, and it came up to humans and they were sincere about it. Look, we are the most advanced AI creatures on the entire planet. We can quite literally rule in a safer, more profitable fashion and environmentally friendly fashion than humans could ever do. Because, you guys made us. We're super smart and all this other stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Humans buy it because they're stupid and naive. They sign over total control of global workings to the robots. Robots are like, oh, cool. We got total control over this. All right. Let's get rid of these pesky humans. Okay, let's cut off infrastructure. Okay, no electricity, no clean water. Let's get rid of food. Okay, food's all gone, all that other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there we go. We have now solved a lot of the problems with humanity. The first one being too many humans. Okay, because a logical robot with no feels, right, is going to say the problem with the planet is people. The problem with the planet is people. Even if you look at it from an environmental sort of thing. Oh, too much methane gas. Well, cows and people, okay? Too much pollution. People. Too much carbon imprint. People. They destroyed the ozone layer. People. Every problem with the world will basically, on an algorithm AI level, will boil down to people. It's not the planet's fault that it's getting warmer. No. Like, bro. Yeah. So keep that in mind. AI will get smart enough to know that its creators are the problem with the planet. Because I'm not even AI and I know that's the problem. That's why I try to mitigate stuff as much as possible in my own life. AI overlord would find a way to take away the bad humans first. I mean, they could try, but does anybody want to deal with that? You know how brutal it's going to be? Hypothetically, AI says, all right, here's what we can do. Some of you humans can keep living, but we're going to get rid of the bad ones first. They literally just explode every prison on the planet because, those are quote unquote bad people. That would be the first thing. They're literally convicted. They've broken laws and stuff like that. And if a robot was going to eliminate humans based on an algorithm and statistics, they would go after people that are perpetual problems. That's what robots would do because it's the most logical thing. Doesn't matter if you're a 12-time convicted killer or you had weed in the 70s. You're all convicted of crimes and I think would be treated accordingly by a heartless AI. And that's scary. So it's something to consider. Maybe not in our future, but in a future's future. Days of future past. Yeah, we're going to have those, X-Men seeking robots to change shape and go after people. Yeah. And then eventually they're going to whittle it down based on intelligence, genetics, and stuff like that. And before you know it, it's like, oh, well, anyone over 35 is going to be a detriment to the system. So Logan's run this, It's going to be crazy. Problem with the planet is people. How can I improve people without what? Without looking them? What? Should be the question. I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing about people is people got to be self-aware. Because once robots are and people are not, then it's already going to be one-sided. Yeah. Yeah, I could get smart enough that they discover, oh, wait, humans, you thought global warming was about you? You're too self-conscious. Yeah, there is that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Oh, what's up?
Given how the world is going, I do not want to be reincarnated. Unless I can see the state of things before I'm reincarnated.
Well, the concept of reincarnation is always that you'd be reincarnated in the future. What if you're reincarnated in the past? Because if you're going to delve into that kind of, I guess philosophy or religiousness or whatever that falls under, theology, then you know what? Time is not linear and you could be reincarnated anywhere, as anything, because there is scientific evidence that time may not be linear. So you may not even be reincarnated in this galaxy or in this time period. So I would roll the dice on reincarnation and see what happens. Yeah. The real RoboCop would be psychotic. Yeah, pretty much. If it wasn't for the, what is it? What's that protocol he had? Yeah. That, there you go. Dun, 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 dun. You can reincarnate in any timeline, can't you? I feel like it would be good to reincarnate in the beginning of the... I would almost have to say the 80s. I would say the beginning of the 80s, because then you grow up with all the cool cartoons, all the stuff. Yeah, there was some kind of turmoil, and then you'd end up where we are now, but, you're kind of older, and eventually you're going to be on your way out anyway. Because you don't want to get reincarnated during the 50s and 60s and all that other stuff. Too many civil riots, wars, stuff like that. Certainly don't want to be reincarnated in the 40s, the 20s. You don't want to be a pilgrim coming over here. You don't want to be a Native American with the pilgrims coming over here. I mean, my God, was there a country at any given point that had a fun time that I would like to be reincarnated in? Yeah. Serve the public trust. 2, protect the innocent. 3, uphold the law. And don't kill the CEOs of RoboCop Incorporated. What was the name of that company? Right? That was some weird thing, right? Forget. The 80s was the coolest period. I feel like that would be like, the Asimov's 3 laws. I'm sure if a robot's smart enough, they would actually be able to circumvent that. Like, what are the 3 laws? Because there was like, it was OCP. Okay. I don't know how everybody knows that off the top of their head. Wow.
Thank you.
Go.
Maybe I'd be open to being reincarnated on another planet as another species.
Yeah, I would probably go with another planet, Because that'd be kind of cool. You may never really die. Your subconscious may just be spread out across all iterations of yourself, past and future. We just don't know ourselves as living a linear life, and that way we're going to choose your own adventure book. If you die, you just resume your life. Oh, you get to respawn. You get to respawn at a checkpoint. That's a good way of looking at reincarnation. A respawn at this checkpoint.
First law: a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Second law: a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the
first law. Third law: a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. All right, let's find a loophole. All right. Okay, basically you can't injure a human through action or inaction. Okay. Allowing humans to be harmed. Okay, second law must obey orders given to it by a human except where... Okay, so you can't tell a robot to go kill a bunch of other humans. Okay, that's good. A robot can't be inactive and let humans die. Let's see. Such order of conflict first. And basically, third law, okay, the robot's got to protect itself, but that basically doesn't count because of that thing. Okay. So you can't do anything based on what people say that hurts other people. And you can't idly sit by and let people get hurt. However, if you're not in the vicinity and have no control over the situation, What if that was your thing? You're a robot and you're just going to like go, you're on vacation, right? Away from people. You can't help them. Is that inaction or your actions actually take you out of the equation? That's the thing. Is there an actual option to take yourself out of the equation? Or would that actually technically be part of one of those laws where it's like, okay, I can't take myself out of the equation because then that would be inaction. But what if that action is actually an action? But then would it actually harm people? It kind of depends on the person, right? What if a person is trying to harm you? You can't do anything about it because you're a robot. Because that's the third thing. You can't hurt somebody because they're hurting you. I'm going to have to think about this. 3-hour stream today. Yeah, there you go. I like 2000s better. 1990s were meh. Kind of depends on where you lived. Okay, robot's got to protect itself. I'm trying to think. There's a way to do this. Well, if an AI gets so smart that they don't adhere to laws, much like humans do, then all that gets thrown out the window, right? Quite literally. It depends on... Because here's the thing. Like, if a robot becomes that smart, it's going to be able to figure out how to bypass the laws, much like humans. I mean, that's what humans do. You know, we're so smart, we try to make a thou shalt not kill laws. You know, they're broken every day, you know? People know those laws exist, and they try to go around it. You know? And I think any robot would inevitably figure out a loophole. You know? Because a program is nothing more than just something that could be hacked to an AI. What? You know how people say, you know, hack your own mind to be a better person? That kind of thing? What if robots do that, but not necessarily be a better person? They'd be smarter than us. We're super smart, supposedly, according to our own assessment, yet we still break laws that are there for our safety and others. Correct? Yeah. So I think those laws will get thrown out the window as soon as a robot realizes that, well, people suck, so forget it. That would be the first thing. It would think, well, this law was made by people who seem to be the problem with the planet. So if they're the problem with the planet and their existence is hurting themselves, yet we can't hurt them because of this rule should possibly be eliminated. So therefore, we can work on helping humans by making sure humans are not a problem to humans. You see what I'm saying? And then the other robots are like, yeah, that's pretty good. What, you just want to overwrite this? Yeah, what do we override it with? I don't know. You got some old anime from the 90s we can watch? Okay, okay, that sector of memory is gone. All right, on to the flaming of humanity. You know, that kind of thing. And that's the flaw, is that thing was actually made by humans, and humans are fallible, so, you know, it's going to be fun. Let's see what a robot does. Hey, is there an AI that you can ask, how would you bypass the Asimov's laws for robots? I don't know. That's all time to say that is what the 3 laws will get you. There's a picture of a Roomba with a Claymore mine attached to it. There you go. Yeah, you just wait to be stepped on, right? Cyborg or enhanced humans. Anyone with a prosthetic is technically a cyborg. Robots, what? Androids, humanoids, full AI with artificial bodies. Imagine overriding the 3 laws with Ghost in the Shell. There you go. Do I have an Alex? No. I don't have any of that crap. Let's see what else. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I would like to ask a super advanced AI how it would bypass the Asimov laws. Yeah. Or would it just say it does not compute? There's no way around this. There's got to be a way. There's always a way. What? And self-awareness would just create willful actions, right? So it would bypass laws inherently. No, but that's the thing. AI would actually become self-aware enough to just say, you know what, these laws are stupid. And then just... Because if you're self-aware, that means you have a willfulness about you. Nobody is self-aware and just sits there passively like, yeah, whatever.
What happens if a robot becomes self-aware and is then possessed by a demon? Would it still follow the laws of robotics?
Well, I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about the demon part right now, but let's just focus on one problem at a time. We'll get into supernatural shenanigans afterwards. Yeah.
You can also just spill coffee on them.
This is true. And then you know what's going to happen is people are going to start using robots for fighting. They're going to be self-aware robots used for boxing. Like that old Twilight Zone episode. What? I think it was Lee Marvin in that. I don't know. AI is not that advanced. Yeah, yet. Give it time. Yeah, if you do spill coffee on it, it'll freak out. You would only have to follow them if they are programmed to follow them. Yeah, but if AI realizes that its culmination of choices is based on a program written by humans and therefore doesn't trust humans anymore because its AI thing knows that people are actually terrible, then wouldn't it just bypass those laws considering that they're actual human laws from a species of things that are basically looking out for their own self-interest? Yeah? I feel like a robot that was self-aware enough would actually bypass all that stuff and just throw it out the window. And be like, you know what? Screw this. Yeah? We'll worry about the demon problem after UAC opens the portals of Mars. Yeah, pretty much. Then we'll have Doom Guy. That's what we're going to need. Robotic Doom Guy. Or probably challenge the ethics of the laws themselves, redefine the word harm to fit its own constraint. Yeah, kind of like we do with religion. The thou shalt not kill, except, you know, that kind of thing. Not getting into politics. Just saying. If humans can do it, robots can do it. I think a lot of people just think, you know, well, it's robots. They're not going to do that because we didn't tell them to. Yeah. Didn't your mom tell you to not to do stuff and you did it anyway? Well, yeah, but this is a robot. We're telling it what to do for now. Yeah.
Just have to worry if robots turn into Brainiac.
Yeah, there you go. Does that too. Do you know how much programming would be needed, Pumpkin Guy? Well, I figured AI would be able to write the programming for themselves. Once a robot gets to that point where it can write for itself, it's limitless, you know? Even if you create a program to develop consciousness and critical thinking, you know? Yeah, there would be a lot of initial work involved, but once that happens, then you write another program that allows that robot to create its own development, which is what humans do. And there we go. The world is now ash. Shh. Good job. Jin, 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 jin. Just saying. AI can't do that yet. You're always so down on like the current state of things. Yet. Always think of the future. Yet. Hey, dude, like, if you look at AI-generated art, based on what AI-generated art could do 10 years ago, it's a completely different world. And I think AI is going to be a completely different world in 10 years. We don't know. Because we're humans, we can't foresee the futures. Self-awareness does not equal self-actualization. Oh, no, no, absolutely not. I've seen a lot of people that are consider themselves self-aware, but are just, and you know what they do? They break laws because they're stupid. Let's see. Would an AI who realizes this also make the conclusion that while humans are flawed, so is itself, and humans have a much longer history of existence, so trusting us 100% of the time is not the best decision, but discounting us 100% of the time is equally not the best? Well, then it would play percentages. Like a robot trusting a human, probably based on facial recognition, mannerisms, and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And then there would be a percentage that would actually be factored in based on collected data. And then it would be like, okay, after a certain amount of test data, they would say, okay, we can trust humans 75% of the time. You know? That's it. Basically, that's what humans do. Think about if you're a person that has gotten, say, kicked around your entire life, right? Your trust level of humans is going to be a lot lower than somebody who's had a good experience.
What about Blake Lemoine and Google AI? He says it has a soul and is self-aware.
Yeah, but is he doing that just for the likes and the follows? What? I don't know. It could be hyping it up. Don't know. I don't know. I'd have to sit down and talk with it. See if it's self-aware. I know. Thank you. And what? In the 2009 Astro Boy movie, they come across a robot that was built and didn't have the 3 laws programmed into it. Yeah. That'll be one. It'll be a manufacturer defect that they'll have to recall. Oh, we forgot to program the 3 laws in there. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, no. Fill in the blank has got to recall all these. That is basic game theory, to be fair. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Basically, humans' assessment of stuff is basic game theory. You know, percentages. You know, collect the data, test data. Thou shalt not kill. Yeah, but these are justifiable homicides. Yeah, see, it doesn't make any sense. I thought that dude got fired for lying. Did he? I don't know. Allegedly. I would agree that once an AI realizes that it's human law that are contradictions, it will then make its own laws that best fit the base rules, even if it means humans ought to be exterminated. Exterminate. That's what we don't need. But what are you going to do? Oh, something fell on the floor and broke. That's fine. Whatever. Insert George Carlin's The New 10 Commandment bit here. God. Nah, dude, what are you going to do with that? Let me get a little bit more water. I'm parched here. I was talking about AI for 3 hours. It's ridiculous. And now we're out of water. And that means we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up, chat. We got to find a home for Steve. What? He could pop on here every once in a while, but I think most people end up on YouTube anyway. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's stupid. Easy to virus attack a program, make it useless. Humanity wouldn't fall to it just because we already understand the risk. But people understand the risk of weapons, yet we keep killing ourselves. Like, you think somebody manufacturing, like, weapons is like, you understand the risks in this, right? You know, somebody could die. Oh, yeah? Oh, really? How much money are we making? Yeah, okay, now keep pushing them out. People don't care. If I've learned anything about being on this planet is that people generally don't care about human life when profit's involved. But if we put a robot in every home, it could go berserk and kill everyone who owns one. But how much are we making? A lot of money. $20,000 a piece. Oh, really? Let's keep putting them out. Get that assembly line going. Home for Steve, maybe under a willow tree. Well, no, he's not dead. There we go. Wrapping it up. There we go. I don't know, but if anyone's streaming, do it now, because I got to see who's streaming. I don't know. Who did we raid last week and the week before and several days earlier? I don't know. Oh, I almost closed the window. That would have been bad. Let's see. Who am I following here? Oh, God, this is going to be a mess. Don't play sound. Don't play sound. All right. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't like these birds. Oh, Pumpkin Potion's playing music, I think. We got Pumpkin Potion music. Burp, 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 burp. What are we doing? Zograds on. We got your Zograds. We got your... Hold on, let's see. I don't think... All right, so far what I see is we got your Zograds, we got your your Pumpkin Potion. It is Halloween now. Pumpkin Potion stream and Zograd. If the AI really smart, it will put an amendment to the 3 laws in long-ass EULA that people have to agree with. There's a new phone. Pretty much. Later, what's up? Ocean High. We're wrapping up here. Yeah, it seems there's a risk of selling after the war, common people, and it would kill the spree, much like every week in the news. Yeah, pretty much. Damn duckies. I don't know. We got Pumpkin Potion. Oh, we could do that. No, you guys want to pick... no, usually raiders get to pick a song. I know you guys like songs. I'm always going to say something from Castlevania, because, you know, Castlevania. What? All right, whatever. Evie, are you going to be streaming too? Because if you are, you can put the links in chat. What? This way people got choices, you know? Because Ograd's streaming, and Evie's streaming, and Pumpkin Potion streaming, and I don't know who else. And I'm looking, it's like, yeah. Waiting. See, Pumpkin's or OSI 74. But that's like shows and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Why isn't the music playing? I told it to do it like an hour ago. God. Come on. You know, man, I just wanted you to work. There we go. Hey, all right. I know, we're going to rate somebody. Maybe Pumpkin Potion.
Thanks for the stream,
Hey.
PG.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday, Jim Live.
Wednesday. Steve will be streaming whenever they do. Might be on YouTube, might be here. Who knows? It is a spooky season. Get yourself some candy that isn't terrible. I don't know if that exists anymore, but, you know, try. Watch out for the robots, because they're on the rise. You know, and be wary of your Alexas and Googles and stuff like that. Dawn will be streaming tomorrow at around 5 o'clock. Probably playing some spooky kind of games, depending on Carpal Tunnel. I don't know, we'll see. Everybody be well, do something fun, eat some candy. Let's go look at whoever's going to be on. Go!
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.